everybody, and welcome back to my channel. As always, I am Michael the Zubel, and I am joined with Austin.
Howdy.
Foregone. I'm switching you with T-Mac.
Oh.
How do I do
What
that?
is up? What is up?
I don't even know how to do that. There we go. That's how
You
we
wonder why I read your texts in that voice? You're doing it right now.
That's because
What's the
Foregone.
voice? What is it?
Foregone, I'm switching you with T-Mac.
That sounds sensual. I kind of
I don't know. Why do you do it?
I
Yeah,
don't
what?
know. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll take it. I'll take it. And also joined with Tyler 2.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
This is not afternoon. 7:30 p.m. is not afternoon. for
That's
me.
afternoon.
That's definitely not.
Look
Definitely
at the
not
name,
afternoon.
afternoon. Are we literally afternoon? I think so.
I mean,
Incorrect. All right.
Also, it's still light out here, so to me, it's like, you know.
All right. All right. So, 2026 has been a pretty good year of film so far. Me and Foregone have seen around the same, and then Austin and T-Mac have seen about the same. Foregone has seen the most, I'm pretty sure, with 50. I've seen 45. Austin, I think you're at what, 28 or something? And then T-Mac, you're at 30.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we've all at least seen 25 movies, so quite enough to do a top 10 for sure. So that's what this is. We're going to be talking now about our top 10 of the year. And I'm sure there's lots of crossover, but I'm sure there's also some interesting choices for each of us. It should be fun. Did anybody do an honorable mention?
I mean, I can, but don't have to.
I mean, if you want to, go ahead. Because I have one. But I have one that's very specific for a reason. I'll explain. You go for it.
Oh, okay. Honorable mention for me, Hokum and Is God Is.
Bro just puts 2. I can't.
Those movies are really damn good.
Crazy.
Worth seeing.
Did anyone have either of those on their top 10?
Yeah, Hokum's in my top 10.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty high for you, right?
All
Yeah,
right,
it's
so
the-
all right, my honorable mention is God Is.
All right, we'll just do, since it's not even on the top 10, we'll wait for the other one.
Yeah.
But, all right. Yeah, Is God Is, I've seen that one. I really
Really
enjoyed it. Austin and T-Mac, have you guys seen that one?
Not yet.
No, that was another one. I thought about renting it, but I don't know. I do want to
really
watch
good.
it.
Definitely worth a watch for sure.
Sterling K. Brown is awesome in that. So
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it definitely at the very least before the end of the year.
For sure. I thought interesting, it was directorial debut. I haven't seen the actresses in anything else. I don't know if they've done anything else, but I had,
I'm trying to
I had a
think.
lot
I don't
of
think I have either.
They did a good job though. But
I have a few honorable mentions, like some that I liked and could almost be on the cusp of being in my top 10. I feel like depending on the day.
All right, go ahead. Hit us with it.
I'll go with a few. I thought Mother Mary was really good.
That's one I haven't seen yet.
Yeah,
Not on streaming.
I thought Exit 8 was really good.
Mhm.
Another one I haven't seen, bro. Damn.
I thought Devil Wears Prada 2 was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Crime 101 was
Yep.
surprisingly really good. To be honest, that could be in my top 10 depending on the day. I thought that was really good.
It was really
Yeah,
good.
that was in the
Um,
conversation for me for sure. It didn't make it, but
And I
definitely.
think like right on the cusp of my top 10 is Bone Temple. I know you.
Yep.
I know you boys like adored it. It's like right there for me.
Oh.
It could be pushed up. It could be.
Yep, I think I have Bone Temple at 11 or 12. It's so close. So close.
Yeah.
That and Send Help were pushed right out of the top 10 for me. Past few
Yeah,
years.
I like Send Help too, but it's it gets to a point where it's like I'm trying to really focus on the stuff that like I really loved, and these are all ones that I thought were like really good, but they don't quite make the top.
Mhm. I think we all did, right? We all watched movies recently, right before this stream in the past couple days. So real quick before we get into that, I just like to say that because I watched We Bury the Dead.
Oh.
Foregone, I think if I remember correctly, you watched. I don't know.
Oh,
you're gonna have
what
to.
did I,
You
what
watched
did I
a few.
watch? What did I
past
watch?
couple days.
I watched something yesterday. I can't even remember, bro.
The Death of Robin Hood.
The Death of Robin Hood.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yep.
You watched that.
That was in theaters for like a week by me, so I didn't end up going to see it.
Yeah, crazy when things are not in theaters for long. That was the problem with a movie that is on my top 10, Caroline to Caroline, where all you guys missed it in theaters, unfortunately, because not by your fault, but just it was in my theater for 3 days. If I didn't go when I went, I would have missed it too.
It was in a theater that I don't really go to very often. Like it didn't go to my AMC, so
Yeah, crazy. What did you see, Austin, recently?
Carolina, Caroline.
That was, okay, yes, right.
Yeah, I rented it. Yeah.
Bro's spending money on movies. Got to give that. And I know T Mac, you did the same.
yeah, Carolina, Caroline, and then The Invite. Those are the last two that I
Well,
saw.
I'm not counting the invite because we just watched that in theaters.
Yeah, but I made sure to see it before. I saw
Yeah.
it last night, so
Right.
I
Peak.
made sure to see it before this.
For sure. Yeah, I guess that's we'll get right into it.
I feel like I should probably start because I think my number 10 is not on anybody's list. So if I don't lead
We
with
can do it. You want to do Foregone, T Mac, Austin?
My honorable mention was Hoppers.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I was just about to say that's my number 10, which is not going to be on anybody's list. So.
Oh,
There you go.
All
Okay.
right. Well,
That
All right.
one is at number 11 for me. Like it's for, as you were saying, any given day of the week, it could probably swap with the one at number 10. I love
Yeah.
Hoppers, so
It's really funny. Hoppers is like a really, really funny movie for being a Pixar movie, and it felt pretty fresh, and it had like a cool message to it too. Obviously, great animation, but yeah, I thought Hoppers was great.
I've heard a lot of people who haven't watched some modern Pixar praise Hoppers. So I mean, I'm gotta catch up on Pixar, so I always plan to watch it anyway. But nice
Yeah,
to
it's
see.
really good, and it did pretty well too for it being like one of the newer properties. A lot of those don't do very well with Pixar, but this one did pretty well at the box office, so which is cool.
yeah, I'll probably catch it with my niece whenever it hits Disney. I'm sure
It's a really
she'll
funny
love
movie.
it. Or it might be on Disney, actually. I don't know. I don't remember.
I think it
I
is.
think it is.
Yeah.
Before actually, Foregone. Oh yeah, you said you want to go to your top 10, your number 10. But before we get into that, I just want to say hi to a few people in chat. So we got Anime Boy, what's up? We got Mr. Coffee, smash that motherfucking like button, 100%, do it. We got Lazy Aardvark with his top 10. A lot of stuff in your top 10 and mine, bro. Got a lot of good stuff. Someone's driving a car. Very annoying.
Yeah, sorry. That's people are probably gonna get home from work here soon.
Yeah.
And who else do we got? We got Corellian. That's all Austin, bro. You gotta blame Austin for that. But this is a good way to shout out Austin for making the thumbnail because I thought that was awesome.
Oh,
I
thank
had-
you.
It's really good.
I did not have faith in the ability of how Austin's mind can craft a thumbnail like that. I'm dumb. From now on, Austin, I'm like just every video, I'm just gonna be like make a thumbnail, because you have proven that you could do whatever. So very happy with it.
I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was just looking for posters, and
Yeah,
obviously I looked up Obsession, and like the picture of Nikki came up, and I went, "Huh, yeah, I could have her just smiling at the rest of the movies." There we go.
I'm down.
Call it a day.
What's up, Livo? Some of yours in my top 10 as well. Nice to see. And then I guess we got Nate, of course. 'Cause
Nate.
it's Minions and Monsters. Nate, we were just talking about this in the pre-show. You might not be agreeing, bro. Might not be agreeing with what some other people got to say.
Unc might be fried.
What is it? He's a LARPer, bro. That's what you're
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, everyone that likes Minions and Monsters is a Minions LARPer.
Oh,
I've been
no.
in this fight since I was 12 years old. It's the worst Minions movie. So
That's why I didn't go see it because I haven't seen any of them. So I'm like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
the
so
last one's really good.
That's like Jackass. I was going to see it, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen the others. And then I would talk to Austin, and Austin's like, yeah, I think you can go see it. So
Yeah, I
would've
went and
if I
saw
didn't
it.
get the chance.
I didn't see. I never watched 3 or Forever, but I went and saw the new one.
Mm.
So
I've seen all of them except for like the first one in theaters, but I didn't see this one. So
Yeah.
crazy.
Fake-
I went with
fake
some friends that
records.
wanted to go. So
The animation's incredible. Illumination's definitely stepped up their game.
Just like in Super Mario Galaxy, bro.
there it is. There it is.
Austin's face is crazy.
Hey, it has Cthulhu, bro. It can't be that bad.
Bro, Super Mario has some interesting characters too.
Yeah, they got Wart.
Yeah.
They got Mauser from Mario
Those-
2. Everybody loves those characters.
Are those real Mario characters?
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Oh,
Mario
fuck.
2.
All right, we're 10 minutes in, so let's get to our top 10s. So, Forgahan, you said you wanted to go first?
Real quick,
Yeah.
DVC Trev, we're gonna try to keep it spoiler free.
Yeah.
Yes.
We might talk about like synopsises and
Yeah,
you know.
they're mostly spoiler free, I would say. We'll do our best.
Yeah, I'll start because I doubt anybody else has this one. So, but I know we have all seen it. Number 10 for me is Undertone.
That was in the conversation for me. Didn't make
I
it.
love that movie. That movie fucking rocked.
Did you?
It did.
Genuinely scary. And
Yes.
there were
The ending,
parts
especially.
there were parts of that movie that had me sweating. It doesn't happen in horror movies anymore for me, and I don't know, something about that one, bro. They were like,
Did you see that Nate did not really like that movie?
it's all right. Some people don't like it, some people do. It's,
Nate
it's-
ruined the experience by not seeing it in theaters. I'll say it. That was a theater experience.
I think that
Yeah,
was-
it
I
is
think
like
that
sound
Dolby-
design, the movie.
Yeah.
Dolby surround sound with
Yeah, I mean-
Undertone was crazy.
And I saw that at 10 in the morning. It was kind of crazy,
Oof.
like early.
I understand why people wouldn't like it, but I don't know, man. Something about it. I love the premise, the concept. It's interesting.
I can't. Bro says a like is 2.5. Bro.
I love that the entire runtime there was like a speaker behind me that the Dolby theater just didn't use, and then when the movie's like climaxing, they turned it on. It scared
Oh.
the shit out of me.
Yeah, bro. It's
I
just
like
it's just stuck with me, man. I'm still thinking about parts of that movie.
That is something. That's something that I have. It's actually something I realized when I talked to Austin a couple years back about Saltburn, because I had just seen it and I really liked it, and then I was thinking on it a little more, and then I was like, well, maybe it's not as good as I initially thought. And then I talked to Austin about it, and he's like, he doesn't really like it. And then, but I kept thinking on it. And then I was like, you know what? I actually do think I really like this movie because I keep thinking about it. And to me, that is something where I think I place that higher if it sticks with me. Because, T-Mac, I think you were talking about this recently too, where if you watch a movie and then you just don't think about it anymore, even if you really liked it at the time, it just doesn't mean as much.
Yeah,
It's just something you think about.
that's kind of why I had trouble crafting this top 10, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I liked for the year, but there's a lot of stuff that I watched and I haven't really thought too much about it since watching it.
Yeah, for sure. That's something for me. When we get to my top 10 or the number 10, that was something that is like clearly below everything else. And then my top 3, I think, are heads and shoulders above everything else. My top 3, I would give 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's how I feel about like my top 4.
Yeah, the top like 4 or 5, I'm like, these are strong. Like, they'll probably shuffle lower in the top 10 as the year goes on, but I don't know if they'll ever get kicked out, especially top 2.
Mm.
Top 1, I fucking love that movie.
All right. I don't even remember. Foregone. What was your top 10 again?
Undertone.
Got distracted. Undertone.
10,
right.
10 was Undertone.
Yeah, Undertone.
Yeah, I had Hoppers, he had
All right.
Undertone.
You had Hoppers. Do you want to talk any
Yeah.
more about Hoppers? Or you did a little bit
Mm-mm.
with honorable mention?
No.
Okay. All right, so we're blazing right through. Austin, what's your number 10?
My number 10 was the drama.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Little
Wow.
low.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
number 3 for me.
Yeah, drama's
Ooh.
pretty high for me too.
Not because I think it's like I love the movie, I adore the movie, but I do wonder how it will play on a second watching.
Do you love it this much, bro?
I
Do
will
you
pick
own
it up. I will.
Oh,
pick it
so
up.
you don't have it yet, bro.
Mm.
Mine,
You own
mine's in this.
Obsession?
Mine's in this stack right here. I haven't taken
You
it.
own
I haven't put it on the
Obsession,
shelf
Michael?
yet.
Take
Listen,
your
that's
skip,
not
bro.
my fault. That's Amazon's fault. That has nothing to do with me.
Bro, I'm going to the store tomorrow for that. I gotta go get it.
Just because once you know like what the drama is about, I do wonder how much is kind of taken away from the experience. Because I can't go into that movie blind again.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I will revisit it, and I'll probably, when I do watch it, have like friends over, so that way I can kind of get best
See
of both
people's
worlds.
reactions as well.
You
That's what I
know?
was about to say. Maybe if you watch it with somebody.
Because yeah, I mean, it was excellent performances, very funny, very dark, just a
Did
great
you-
discussion after the film too.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
my number one for like a little bit
Yep.
for the
It
year.
was- It was my number. Right now, I have it at number 5, and it was my number 1 until I think May, because all these other movies came out after May. So it was like a solid month of it being number 1. And
Yeah,
that was
it's number
2
it's
for
number
quite a
3
while.
for me. So I obviously really loved it.
Damn, I got it. I got it down a ways, bro. I won't even.
Yeah, you're. It's nowhere near your top 10. I was looking at your
It's
list.
15. It's 15 for me.
Okay, maybe I'm in front.
I mean,
was
I
thinking
liked
was
it a
further.
lot, but it's like I don't know. I just wasn't enthralled by it. I guess it is really good though. It was really.
I'm gonna hand it to T Mac in a sec because he had it the highest of all of us. I wanna hear what he has to say about it. But before he goes, I think for me, Austin, I think it will hold up, maybe. And the reason why is because I went into it not knowing what the thing is, and I won't say it here for spoilers, but I've heard people say, "Oh my god, it's so bad!" Like not the movie's bad, like what the thing is that Zendaya does is awful. And I watched it, and I was like, "Is it? I don't really think it's that bad." So it's like, I
And
was
see, that's the
perfectly-
thing is, I wonder if that is like more interesting than the movie itself. The afterwards debate.
That's fair. And that's
Yeah,
also
I-
something. Sorry,
No, go.
Before
Go.
you
You
go, I
go.
was to say that's also something that I think that'll be very dependent on some people. Like, I don't know if this is in Foregne's top 10. I'm pretty sure it is, but so I won't discuss it right now. But there's another recent movie where things happened, and some people really hate it, and that like changes people's perception of the whole film. Which I've never been someone like that. If I don't like an aspect of a film, or even if I really like an aspect of a film, opposite, the whole film, like a film is really the sum of its parts to me. So it's like really one thing can't ruin a film. A great example is for Forgone. Forgone, I didn't know for a long time because Forgone has always praised The Last Jedi, but I did not know for a long time that Forgone does not like Luke in The Last Jedi. And that's a perfect example, though, of how it doesn't ruin the movie for him because there are other aspects of the film. So that is something for the drama that I wonder if that will hold up, like you were saying. But for me personally, again, I'm not going to talk about the actual thing, but seeing Robert Pattinson just spiral out of control more and more through the whole movie, that was probably my favorite part. And I've always thought Zendaya was a great actor since she was in like movies that I've seen instead of just like being a child actor. I'm sure she was probably good as a child actor as well. I just hadn't seen.
Yeah, shake it
But-
up, bro.
Yeah, I've never seen. I don't know.
No
But-
idea.
Yeah, y'all too old for that.
I know what it is, but
Yeah,
it's definitely. I know what it is, but it's definitely like your age demographic. You just being like a few years younger, I feel like it probably.
Yeah, it's
was,
crazy
like,
how that few years matter.
Yeah.
matters.
It's like there was like a point in time where we stopped watching that stuff, but then
Right.
like people that were like a little younger than us were
Yeah,
still watching.
Zendaya and I, we've just been on this like life journey together. It's
Oh,
been
okay.
I think she's
fantastic.
my age though, if I remember correctly. I think she's a 95 baby. I don't know. Maybe I'm.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, but older
But-
people like that usually play younger people on
Yes,
those shows
for
anyway.
sure.
So
yeah. Uncle
It was
about to fight again.
it was a TV show, not a movie.
Oh
Ooh.
shit. Yeah, I don't know about this, Zach. I don't know about
Oh.
that.
Top 5 shit movies.
I do want to
mean,
hear what T-Mac has to say
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the
yeah.
drama, just real quick, without spoilers. I think the
Yeah.
funniest part of the movie for me was Baby Zendaya, and I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. The reason why I loved it is because I love movies that are like so tense and uncomfortable that you can't help but really laugh at it, like,
Yeah.
hysterically. And it's one of those types of movies where like the premise is like what ends up happening is like kind of crazy, but then like you start thinking about it, and then it's kind of like everybody just makes the wrong decisions after
Yes.
Every
what
single-
the big thing is revealed, and then it's like the tenseness of people not being able to have like conversations and not wanting to have conversations, and it's just really funny. Like I just thought it was hysterical.
There's a particular scene towards the end of the movie where everything that Robert Pattinson was saying, I was like, "Don't say that," and then he said something else like, "That's you're just that's a deeper hole. Stop doing that, bro."
Yeah, and obviously the performances too. I think me and Zoo were talking about this recently. Like Zendaya, I feel like she usually plays roles, at least like in Spider-Man and a lot of that stuff, where there's like a confidence about her. I feel like this is one where she had to be like very insecure, which I thought was very I don't know, she was really good.
It was what I liked
It's a
about
little bit like her in Euphoria, like that.
Yeah.
Insecure, which she's great.
And I've
in.
never seen Euphoria, so that was like an
Yeah, those are
eye-opener
her two roles of like insecure and like not really being in control.
Yeah.
But then it's like you watch something like Spider-Man and like Dune, and like she's very
for me.
obviously
because
confident in those.
she plays someone who's addicted to drugs in Euphoria, right?
Yeah.
So I haven't seen. I really should
One
watch
good
Euphoria.
season.
I really
don't
should
know,
watch
bro.
Euphoria because there are
One
so
good
many
season.
actors. I don't know, bro. I think I love Jacob Elordi. I think I'm pushing for him to be Bond, bro. He's got to go against T-Max boy Callum, bro. I don't know.
Fuck.
Bro, he's 8 foot tall. He can't be Bond.
I don't care, bro. Tom Cruise is like 4 foot and he's an action star.
4
Camera tricks,
foot.
bro.
He's like
Tom Cruise should be
5'6".
Bond. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I mean, bro, he was not a young Bond, but Tom Cruise could kill it. If they did an American Bond, totally, he could kill it, bro.
We gotta have a Tom Cruise stream.
Oh,
We should.
God.
We'll just discuss the
17
Digger.
hours long, bro.
Let's do the
Yeah.
Digger trailer discussion, and then we'll just talk about each clip that's on screen.
Yeah, we talk about Scientology, we talk about Xenu, we talk
Yeah.
about
Talk about
Everything.
when he got up on Oprah's couch.
Talk about Katie Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the best Rachel or the worst Rachel? You decide.
Worst.
You decide.
Like,
I kind of waver on that. I don't know.
You don't like Maggie Gyllenhaal. You definitely don't like her as a director.
Well, I've only seen her.
Absolutely not.
I've only seen her one bad film. I haven't seen her one film. That's supposed to
Honorable
be good.
mention, The Bride.
I don't
Are we
think
doing, are we
T-Mac
doing
can
bottom
on
five?
saying that,
I can
bro.
do that.
No, I went to
rattle
the
bottom
theater to see
five real
that.
quick.
I deserve a medal for that.
You deserve a.
I didn't even hate it. It's just not good. It's not good. But I've seen worse. I've seen worse.
There was something I wanted to say real quick about the drama. What was I going to say? I don't remember.
I love the
Thinking about it.
photography scene.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
great
great.
too.
I think that was like the first trailer. Was like
Yes.
Yes, it was.
mostly the first trailer was just them. Like you're like, what the fuck has happened?
Yeah, I was
going on?
sold. I said, Robert, Zendaya, let's go.
100%. And you said you had that at 4, right, T-Mac?
Mm-hmm. No, 3.
Oh, 3? Okay, mine's at 5, so yeah, yours even a little higher than mine. Awesome. All right, my number 10. I'm sorry for Austin, sorry for all the haters, but number 10 for me is The Mandalorian and Grogu, and I think
It's on my list.
starting with a laugh is crazy. But I think for me, there are definitely movies.
I'm taking
that I
this
think,
fucker off my shelf, bro.
There are definitely movies on this list that I think are far better. Like Backrooms is a much better movie, I think, than Mando and Grogu. I also think, Bone Temple is a movie I loved that is not here. But just for me, I'd be lying. It would be dishonest for me not to put it in the top 10 just because of how I felt when I walked out of it, which is, man, I love these characters. And I know that's not really like making the movie, but that's why I really should change the title of this stream. I think I probably am going to, because I forgot, because this really isn't best films of 2026. It's really favorite, because like I said, there are films that I think are better, but for me, the impact that character has had on me, both characters rather, Din and Grogu. And I think it was definitely helped by the fact that T-Mac pushed me to watch, or rewatch rather, all 3 seasons of the show right before. So I was already feeling the hype of the characters. I don't know why I'm trying to justify myself. It's valid.
Bro, it's
valid
higher
opinion.
for me. It's 8 for me.
Yeah, it's a valid
Number
opinion
8.
for sure. Yeah.
You're defending yourself to me because you know I'm sitting here.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm like,
I loved it. I had a great time with it. Didn't make my top 10. It's inside the top 15 now, but it will come down as more things.
You know what's crazy?
I loved it.
Earlier when you were like talking about Saltburn and how you're like, if I think about a movie a lot, I must mean I love it, and if I don't think about a movie a lot, it means I must have not liked it anymore. I really haven't thought about Mando and Grogu.
Oh, there you go.
It's due for a rewatch.
Yeah.
I don't think Austin just wants to rewatch Tenet. He'll just rewatch Tenet instead.
I would like to rewatch Tenet.
He's gonna put Tenet in the Mando and Grogu box and be like, I'm watching it.
I'm excited to rewatch it. I'm in the same place as Yuzu. I just love these characters. It was nice to be back. I went with a couple friends, one who'd seen the whole show, one who had only seen like the first season, and we all really liked it. I love creature features. I love puppet flicks. There's a lot of that in here, so I don't know. I really liked it.
Soundtrack.
So
incredible.
Music.
Your friend who only saw the first season, he didn't even know that Grogu like disappeared and then came back.
I don't even know. To be honest, I have no idea. I didn't even ask him about that.
Didn't happen to him.
Yeah, Grogu's just always.
I'm sure we've discussed it at some point. I'm sure he knows. I'm sure he's like aware of that probably, but yeah, he really liked it.
I should say I don't hate the movie.
I was gonna say you ready to shit on the movie now?
No, I don't hate it. And I was really like jazzed on it when I was leaving too. It was just like the next couple days I just kept thinking about it and I was like, I don't know if I really do like it, but I don't want to like sit here and shit in your cereal, so
That's fair. I will say probably not going to spend much
there's
time.
a lot of good stuff there. I really love the part where it's just Grogu, hopping around in the forest.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was my favorite part.
Such a great part of the movie.
Best part of the movie, probably.
And I loved, me being me. I love the use of the IMAX camera. Like when he gets in the Razor Crest for the first time and takes off, and you get that expansion. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the good shit.
I loved how Grogu.
Dragon Snake was fucking sick.
Yes, for sure. I love how Grogu feels like a character now instead of just a baby. Even though I like when he's just a baby too. But the most important thing for me, I think that made me like the movie more as an actual movie instead of just seeing these characters was Rada the Hutt. I really liked him as a character. I didn't expect to like him. I thought he was going to be slop. Everyone knows I am not a fan of the 2008 Clone Wars movie, so I was like, why are they bringing this character back from the slop movie? But
he really is his own man in that movie.
I mean, he doesn't. It is kind of fried that he does this Netflix dialogue of saying
I'm my own man.
What he's doing 3 times in the movie, but that's okay. I'm excited for the figure when it eventually comes out. But I will say, if you want to hear us talk about Mandalorian and Grogu more in depth, although not with Austin, unfortunately, you can go check out the Out of the Basement.
Maybe fortunately.
Maybe fortunately. You can check out the Out of the Basement stream where we talk about that. Me and the Tylers and a few other folk all talking about that. Yeah. All right, Foregone, what's your number 9?
Number 9 for me is Disclosure Day.
Ooh, I thought you would have it above me. Okay, I have it above you.
Number 4 for me.
Yeah, mine is
6.
Mine is number 7.
Wow,
okay.
6, 7.
Yeah, I had it a lot higher, and then saw
good movies kept coming out.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'll talk a little. It's fucking great. Spielberg doing Spielberg shit. He's back at it. His movies like this, he's fucking incredible at. Emily Blunt, I could not take my eyes off her. What a performance!
I never can.
Josh O'Connor was,
Machine, bro.
Yeah, Josh O'Connor was great. I mean, you're not wrong, but I knew I was gonna love this movie. This is super niche. I knew I was gonna love this movie when it opened the way it did, and I saw fucking the Murder Hawk monster, Lance Archer, and Mr. Get My Shit In, Brian Cage.
Oh, the wrestling
having a wrestling match, and I thought, this is fucking ridiculous. These two guys could never mind. I shouldn't say that, but this is ridiculous. These two guys wouldn't be doing like this is crazy. So yeah, it's a great movie. It builds and builds and builds and builds and builds, and yeah, there's just it's like tense like the whole way. The tension just keeps rising, and then you finally get the payoff. And
Yeah, it's a shame
Right.
how some people just like fucking hate this movie. I don't really get it. I think it's like excellent. I mean, it's number
Yeah.
4 for me.
yeah,
I like. It's funny. All these movies, all y'all's like lower movies are my top ones. I knew this was gonna happen, but
Mine's right
Yeah,
in the
man.
middle.
I was locked in from the start of the movie, but just once you get to like that final act and it really builds and builds,
Oh,
I
yes.
felt myself leaning forward in the theater, and then it just cuts to
Mm.
black and it's over, and I was like, damn.
That's something
You
that
got
I
me.
wanna talk about for sure because, again, we're not doing spoilers here, but the end of the movie, when the credits rolled, like when it cut and the credits started rolling, I just sat there and I felt like so. I don't know what the word is, but just
They don't make them like they used to, bro.
it was like overwhelmed with emotion
telling you.
because I was like
mesmerized, fucking
Yeah, it was-
flabbergasted.
I was just like this. It's not.
Speechless.
I was like, sure. I was like, it's not the best movie I've seen this year, but it's the movie that made me feel the most like this. Like I was feeling at the time where I was like, that's just like I was just stunned. I was like, wow, like what?
Bro, and that's what I
Put
mean when I
an
say
end
they
to
don't
the
make
film.
them like they used to. I'm not saying they don't make good movies anymore. I'm saying
Right.
like just this specific like
Like this type.
this power that Spielberg has. It's just like
Bro,
nobody can replicate that.
when they get to the big reveal and it's just rattling thing after thing after thing, I'm like, oh my god, oh
good.
my god.
For sure.
Yeah, it's actually like insane how talented Spielberg is.
Still,
And
Bill got
yeah, at his age, to be able to move the camera like he does, and these long takes where you're creating different dynamic shots all without cutting is just so impressive.
Love to see that.
It was actually wild because I left the movie and joined a call with you guys. And I think you had all seen it like just before me, and I was
I
like,
had not. I missed that call.
oh, okay. I was like, yeah, my favorite scene is when Josh O'Connell, he's like behind the fence and Spielberg's doing his Spielberg thing. And fucking, I think it was Forgon. He said, yeah, that's the scene everyone hates. I was like,
that's the one everybody hates.
how?
That's the one
Did we
everybody
watch the same movie?
I do think it's very interesting that this movie, you know, it's not like universally critically acclaimed, but it is still pretty high, relatively
Yeah.
critic score. So I want to see, why do you guys think this hasn't resonated with audiences?
I think they were expecting something different.
They're
And they
expecting
got-
War of the Worlds.
I mean,
Yeah.
I will say there's like a lot going on in it, but I was never like really taken out of it. Like I was pretty like I was locked in to see whatever they were going to show me next. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
like the way the
It's-
story just
Oh,
slowly
yeah,
kind of
that's
unveiled. Like
It is
What
interesting
I
that
loved
we're
about it is one of my favorite things when one of my favorite things that movies do sometimes is when they just drop you in, and this
Yeah.
movie did that expertly, where you're playing catch up for like the first like third of it,
Mm.
and then like T Mac said, it starts to unravel itself, reveal itself to you, and things start like clicking into place. I just love that. I love just mad dash. Let's go. We'll figure it out along the way kind of storytelling. And this did it expertly.
I think
I'm getting goosebumps thinking about the ending,
Yeah.
bro. Fuck.
Ano-
So
another
good.
thing that I know T Mac, I think he may have been the first person I heard say this. People are more cynical these days. And so I think
Oh, that too.
they look
yeah.
at it with that cynical eye, and Spielberg in these movies kind of has like a certain kind of like worldview, and people just don't buy that anymore. But,
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
it- it's like the
it's part of it, you know?
his idea on display again, not to spoil, but his idea on display in this movie, him and his, the guy that wrote the movie, David Koepp, like, but their idea of like how humans would react if they found out for a fact of like how small we actually are in the universe, and whether that would be a positive thing or a negative thing. And I think most
Yeah.
people are too cynical to accept the sort of positive spin that
Yeah.
Spielberg tends to have in these movies nowadays.
I do think it's interesting. What's up, Pletha? As we're saying, we're talking about Disclosure Day right now, But what I find interesting is that all four of us really enjoyed the film, and a lot of people online don't. And yet, I was curious. I was like, damn, what am I gonna think? Because there are a lot of people saying it's not good. And then when I forget who was the first one of us to see it, but whichever one was the first one, I was like, okay, that's a good sign. And then another one of you guys saw it, and I was like, that's a good sign. And then Austin saw it, and I was like, that's a great sign. All three of you love it. And then other people that we know, other friends of ours, liked it. You know, we know a few people that don't like it as well, but it was something. And then I heard people like my friend Mike and my cousin Anime Boy who just loved it. So I do think it's interesting. Yes. Yep. I do think it's interesting that it just doesn't land with some audiences. But I really, really loved it.
I think the same could be said for the rest of you guys. I really just appreciate a new John Williams, a new John Williams score, but a new Steven Spielberg film.
Yeah, T-Max said this in his letter.
There's something so precious to me about a new Spielberg original film coming.
Yeah, it's like I feel thankful that in 2026 we can see a Spielberg Williams maybe one of the last ones ever. You know, he's like 95 or 94, however old he is. So
Spielberg's still slinging that thing, man.
I'm not trying to throw shade at Ridley Scott, you know, because he's also still making movies, but Spielberg.
The Dog Stars, bro. I'm hyped.
Yeah.
Jacob Elordi.
Ridley Scott comes out with a movie or two every year, and it's so hit and miss. So I don't have that.
Yeah,
same,
I feel like
appreciation.
I like
the ones that he hits, though, bro.
Yeah, the ones that he hits.
They still hit. They still hit.
Like The Last Duel. I love that movie.
It's great. But he came out with The House of Gucci, I think, the same year.
Yeah, I heard pretty bad.
Terrible.
I like it. I think I'm a Ridley Scott sucker, bro. Every time
I like
someone
Gucci.
says when people say a movie of his sucks, I watch it and I'm like, I don't know. I think he still has it, bro. I haven't seen Napoleon yet. I like Gladiator 2.
Napoleon is
sucks.
Yeah, I didn't really care for Napoleon, but Gladiator 2 I liked a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just brought him up because it's I don't know.
He makes a lot of movies, and so it's when Spielberg has one every few years, it feels a bit more special.
I like seeing these
between older directors.
Yes, I like these older directors like Spielberg, Scorsese, Cameron, and Ridley Scott, that they are still making movies, and sometimes there's misses. You know, all four of those directors, I don't think, have a perfect, consistent filmography. They do have misses. But when they hit, they hit. And all of them have come out with movies, I would say, in recent years that I've really enjoyed.
Yeah,
there's still some that I haven't seen Fabelmans. Yeah,
Fabelmans is great.
People love that.
Holy hell, that's good.
And it's Ready Player One wasn't for me, but I know a lot of people do love that movie.
That's all right. It's not bad.
That's a weird one for me too, where I liked it at the time. Most people that I know hate it, but when I pop around online, there's a lot of people that really love it. So it's one of those ones I kind of want to revisit, especially now because this is something that I wouldn't have been cognizant of back then. But people talk about how when they go into the fake world, it's shot digital, and then when they go back to the real world, it's shot on film. And I'm like, huh. I feel maybe I would appreciate something like that much more now.
Yeah,
pigs in it, bro.
So, yeah, it might be worth revisiting at some point.
Something that I think this is a good parallel to is Avatar, because that's another franchise where internet is very critical of, and all four of us really love it. So, and again, that's kind of a thing where it's Avatar is cliche, positivity, against.
But you were saying, some of all of its parts. I am a mark for visual effects.
Yeah.
And Avatar, it does not get better than Avatar.
No.
Oh yeah, the creek, bro.
And it probably won't get better than Avatar for a long time.
Yeah, for sure. That's why it's I know Forgon, you're struggling with it, but that's why for me, I'm just I don't even care. I'll buy the movie twice if I have to. They're so good. Jim Cameron, just keep going. Keep making them.
I mean, I may
Jimmy
have to.
$sign Cameron.
Yeah, big Bill Jim, bro. I may have to. Bro.
I'm going to circle back though to Disclosure Day. It was also set in Kansas City for a large portion of it. I can't lie. When the
Yeah.
Kansas City like skyline in the background on the news station came up, I said, "That's Union Station right there. That's the
I
World
know
War
that
One."
was.
All right. I don't even know who was the
Wyatt
soldier
Russell
there.
was hilarious in the movie.
He was great.
He was
I didn't know,
crazy.
I didn't even know he was in it.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
And then I forgot he was in it.
Same.
And so when it pops back up, I was like, "Oh yeah." Yeah, Josh O'Connor is he's climbing that like favorites list.
This
you
and
know,
Wake Up Dead
barely-
Man, bro. I'm
yeah.
like, man.
Colin
he's
Firth,
really-
bro.
Challengers.
Colin Firth was good.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Well, I think one of the because I took my dad to go see it, and he was talking about it, and he's like, the train sequence was really tense, but it was the depiction of the anxiety attack after the train sequence that
Yes.
like started to stress him
Oh,
out, and I was like, that's a really great point. Like, I love that the characters felt like people,
Mm.
and they were clever. They did clever things in it. I won't spoil them, but there's a thing that one of the characters does with a car that I was like, that's so smart. Thank you for being smart. And then of course you're in this unrealistic life or death like situation. I would have it break down like that.
Oh yeah.
Because
Emily Blunt's acting in that scene was just
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
so
I mean, even
I really loved it.
even later on in the film, not huge spoiler, but just someone talks to her and acts like she's a religious deity for a little bit. And I thought that scene was real, like her reaction to that, I thought was really, really
perfect.
good. I liked that a lot.
One
It's
final
one
thing
that
about
might actually go up. I don't know because
Yeah, I'm
like,
excited.
time.
I'm excited to watch it and
Yes.
get like my family and people like that to watch it too.
Mm.
I don't
Same.
know I don't know if there's enough time left for it to move back up, just considering what else drops this year. But one final quick thing about
Yeah,
Emily
2
Blunt.
more days it might actually go down.
Yeah. Emily Blunt was my favorite performance from an actress this year until something we'll talk about later. Until I watched that, and then I was like, you know what? Nope. Sorry, Emily Blunt. I don't want. I don't want
do
to
you know what
watch
I
you
love?
anymore.
What I love, Forgon, I feel like Best Actress this year is going to be a real hard category just from what's already.
Yeah,
Seen.
yeah. If you're asking my
You know,
opinion,
I know
it's gonna be
some-
stacked.
I know some that I like won't be nominated, but every single performance of mine, every single favorite performance of mine this year has been by a woman. Like actresses have been killing it this year.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah. Almost.
I was gonna say, yeah, Zendaya's gonna get nominated twice for drama and Dune, and then fucking
Pattinson gets.
Nah, she's also
Pattinson's
getting-
get nominated twice.
Nah,
for
Zendaya
drama
is also
and
getting
Dune.
nominated for Odyssey, and she's getting
Oh yeah,
nominated.
I forgot. Dude,
She's getting nominated
know.
for Spider-Man 2. Fuck it, bro. She's getting nominated for everything.
I forgot. She
How many Oscar noms for Tom Holland this year too?
Bro, let's go. Tom Holland is being. I don't know if you guys. I'm sure you guys have seen all the like press where Tom Holland, when he talks about the Odyssey, he's like, "It's interesting being on an actual film set.
Yeah,
Like fun.
it's
like
been hilarious.
to be on an actual movie. Like
Because it's,
like, yeah,
it's so
bro.
practical. That's why.
Nate,
Yeah.
she might. The movie came out. way
Yeah,
too
I
early,
love the
bro.
one
It
where
happens.
he's like, when Chris writes a script, he writes like the character arc and the progression of the characters from beginning to end, and finds where to put like the action set pieces. But I've been involved with like these superhero movies, and I won't name which ones, where they create the action
Good.
sequences, and I'm like, dude,
Bro,
dude finally is in a real
Bro.
movie.
Austin,
said
that
two
is something.
things.
No shit.
That
I
is
love
something
Spider-Man.
that I know you're not going to understand this, unfortunately. But
You call me
actually,
dumb?
maybe no, but maybe you kind of will because you watched the movie. But that is something for me why I'm very critical of Uncharted 3, because Uncharted 3 is openly, they talk about it, how they built the set pieces and they built the story around it, and I feel like you can tell, and I don't like that. Uncharted 2 was not written like that, and Uncharted 3 was. And that's my
That's okay.
problem.
They do it for like most of the latter half of the Mission movies, and I think it works.
I mean, fair.
You know why you don't like Uncharted 3, bro? Because
I love Uncharted 3.
You haven't seen Lawrence of Arabia. That's why.
Nah, bro. You know I love my desert stuff, bro. I love the Rub al Khali desert, bro. I love it.
My God.
All right, all right. What was that foregone for you? That was 9, 8,
9, yeah.
9. All right, T Mac, what's your 9?
9 is Backrooms.
Okay.
Ooh.
Does anybody have that?
I have it, yeah, bro.
Number
Number
3.
I got
Just
it at
out-
6. I got it at 6.
It is outside my top 10, and I gave it another chance. I watched it twice in theaters. I watched the Everything Must Go edition, just to see if I was judging it a little harshly. But no, I feel pretty much the same the way I watched it the first time. Although I don't hate the movie. I think it's great. Like I said, it's just that I don't like it as much as everybody else. So it seems like I'm not as positive. But overall, like the Foregone and I got the text. The Blu-ray is going up tomorrow. I'm definitely buying that for sure.
This
Yeah.
was in my
Well
top
worth it,
5
man.
until this weekend. This is 6 for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I love it. I mean it's definitely kind of like production design, the movie. It's just like I just love looking at it. I love looking at the back rooms. I thought obviously like Renata Renzi is like always good, so she was expected to be good, but Chiwetel Ejiofor is just like excellent. Like he's so good. There are just some parts where I'm like, he is insane. Like he is so good in this movie. He has so much to do. Like very impressive. I know this is like the talking point that he's like 20, the director is like 21, 22 years old or whatever.
Kane Parsons.
Mhm.
But obviously when you've done like a whole web series of these, you kind of know what you're doing, I feel like. And
Yeah.
he definitely did. And I like that the stuff in the movie, like all the supernatural stuff, isn't really explained that much. It's kind of like left up to whatever
Yeah, you
you
just
sort
get
of
to
think
live
that
with
it is. And you don't really get a lot of that in movies all the time now. So
Have any of you guys watched the Backrooms web series that Kane Parsons?
I've watched like 5 of them. So
No, but I think I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
I'm very interested. No, I haven't watched. The only backrooms thing I have experienced is this film.
Mhm.
The first
I
time
knew
watched,
the internet picture. I knew the meme,
yeah.
but
I watched it for the first time not knowing anything, just watching the film. And then after I watched his whole web series. And then the second time I watched, I went in with that context, and there were some nice things. I was like, oh yeah, that's from the web series. So that was cool. For me, I think everything that was the found footage element of the film was excellent.
I mean,
Those
that
are
is
my
the
favorite
best.
parts
I
of the
do think
film,
that is
for
the best
sure.
stuff, to be fair.
Yeah. I think Renata Renfe is amazing. She always is. I've never seen a bad performance by her. She's an excellent actress. And I think that the switching of protagonists is very interesting. That's another thing I really
it's so
like about the film.
bold.
Yeah, and I it works. I think the movie nails that because that's something that doesn't always work. I mean, obviously we're all big Last of Us Part 2 fans, so we know all about switching protagonists, but that's something.
This might
Go
kind
ahead.
of spoil it. Have you guys seen Waves?
No.
Okay. Well,
It's been on my list to watch for a while.
yeah. Never mind.
That I think that I forget their names unfortunately, but the 2 people who work at the store, I thought the scenes with them, the way that they
Yeah.
were portraying like frantic and fear, like I really enjoyed that as well.
I can't remember her name, but she's in Shrinking, and I love her in Shrinking. So
Yeah.
it was cool to see her do something else. I know Tangy mentioned this too, but like when it switches to her and she goes in for the first time, and you kind of just get to be in the moment of her, like what the fuck is going on? Incredible.
A filmmaker who doesn't have enough faith in their audience would have just kind of skipped over her reactions to the back rooms, but he knows that this character has never experienced something like this before, so it is important that we re-experience it through her lens. And I just really appreciate that kind of almost like understanding, like reaching through the screen, like, look, you've already seen a character react to this. You, the audience member, has already reacted to this, but this character hasn't. So we're going to go through the motions again.
It takes its time, but
Justin said it really great on Sunday when he said vibes alone can carry like a film. And
That's kind of what I mean when I say cinematography, like or like
Yeah.
set, production design, the movie. I love just looking at the back rooms. Like I don't know.
And it doesn't hold your hand at any point. It just kind of.
I really appreciate that too.
It
It's
just
one that I
lets
can't wait to
Yeah.
rewatch and try to like pick apart because I don't think I fully understand some of the baggage that comes with
Oh yeah.
I cannot say her name.
Just say Renata.
Renata
Renata.
Rensfa is what I
Yeah.
think.
Rinspa. Like all of the stuff with her history, like I haven't fully like unpacked that yet, and I would like to rewatch it to start piecing those parts together.
Yeah, it just kind of lets you let your mind go where it wants to in this. Was it 2 hours, hour 45, whatever it is? You kind of just you follow along the story. You get what you get. It doesn't fucking explain, beat you over the head.
Yes, I appreciate
There's things
so
that
much that
happen
like
off screen, and you just figure it out. You know.
Did this movie scare any of you guys?
Yeah.
oh yeah, especially with the found footage parts. Like that
There's
was
one
really-
specific scene by a Christmas tree that fucking destroyed me.
Yeah,
So
That one
so
came out of nowhere, and
I-
I still think about that little.
I know
thing.
it's kind of different, T Mac, because I the first time I saw it, T Mac talked to me about that, and I was like, oh yeah, I think I remember what you're talking about. I don't know. And then when I saw it the second time, I was looking out for a specific scary scene, but I had forgot it was the scene you were talking about. And I was like, I still don't know what you're talking about. So then the other day, when you told me what it specifically was, I found on Twitter someone had uploaded the full film. So I like scrubbed through it to find the
course.
scene that you were talking about, and I watched it, and I was like, yeah, this didn't like scare me in the movie. I don't know why. It's so interesting how
I
certain
think
things.
I think a lot of it also depends like how locked in you are. Like I was just so
Yeah.
locked in on that scene, and when
Same.
that happens, I was like, like
Yeah, because
It just, like, got
comes
me.
out of nowhere. I mean,
Yeah, and
when it happens,
that-
you're like,
it
something's
is
going to be
sudden.
in here, and then it kind of like pans.
Right.
And
one
there
of
it is.
my
You're like,
biggest like I don't know like primal fears is being like chased or like turning the corner and like someone's there.
well, it's like the one thing everybody's had a nightmare of like being
Mm,
chased or
yes.
like you're trying to get somewhere fast and it's like something's wrong. You know,
you
it's like
gotta
that sort of
squeeze through
internal
something.
feeling.
And so something about like him like turning the corner and seeing like cardboard cutouts of like a man's silhouette just
Yeah.
deeply unnerves me.
That was fucking crazy.
It's like the scene in like Barbarian when she's like trying to get in the house and like that man like comes running up on the house. Like that stuff scares me more than like monsters.
Yeah.
It's weird because
And this movie
It's-
had that kind of feeling like the entire way through for me.
It's like the way things move too, which I'm sure we'll talk about with a different movie later.
yeah.
But it's like movement plays a lot into
Well,
being scared.
I think I lost your audio.
me
Yeah, there you are.
there
Oh.
you are.
weird. All right.
He slipped into the back rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so
what-
that was my number 9.
All right, Austin. What's your number 9?
Oh, number 9 for me is Project Hail Mary.
Ooh, I have that higher. I have that at number 6.
I have that at 2, bro.
I have it at 5.
Okay. All right.
But I think I was saying this to myself when I was making the list. I think this could move higher because I thought it was great. I thought it was really, really good. But it's one of those ones where I feel like I saw it on like a Saturday morning. I really want to rewatch it, but I'm waiting until it comes out on disc. I don't want to stream it.
Mhm.
And it doesn't come out on disc till like October. So I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm holding out to rewatch it. So it could go higher because I feel like I'm going to like it even more when I watch it again. But that's why I put it in the middle of my list.
This is something that I'm very glad that I didn't read the book first, because both my brother and dad read the book, and they really loved the movie, especially my brother. But they both said, "Yeah, the book's still better, though." So I'm glad that I didn't, because I always feel that kind of compromises the film experience. Technically, it compromised the book experience as well, but I feel like the film, for me, the book is usually going to be better anyway. So I feel like it works better the other way, watching a movie before the book. But I love Ryan Gosling. I've always loved Ryan Gosling, and I was very happy with it. I wouldn't say it like surpassed my expectations or anything, because I had very high expectations going in, and I think that's why I have it at 6. Because
Yeah, I mean, before the movie came out,
really good.
Before the movie came out, so many people had saw. Like, I just know so many people online that said like, this is like an instant classic, like one of the best movies they've seen in a long time, and I was like, wow, holy shit!
I think
when
Chris
I saw
Tucker
it,
said it was like one of the best movies he's seen like ever.
Yeah,
Crazy.
but it's not just him though. I saw that from like
No,
a
I
lot
know.
of people.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so. I mean, I'm happy that it really, really resonated people. And my parents recently watched it and they loved it too. So like I said, I thought it was great, but I really want to rewatch it. So that's why.
I'm disappointed. I have a Rocky plush on order and it keeps getting delayed.
Right.
But I'm
keep
hyped.
we keep talking about how like we describe movies as fun. And like how
In a
that's like a
negative way?
negative, yeah.
Yeah.
Like when
it's
people
fun.
talk about like Mando and Grogu, like I had a lot of fun with Project Hail Mary because it was a really good movie. It was really good characters, fresh, interesting. It was emotionally
It's a feel
moving.
It's a feel
Yeah.
good movie.
Best scene in the movie: Sandra Hüller singing.
Nah, bro, the infrared,
No.
bro.
Infrared.
Yeah, I mean for sure.
Also,
That's why
it's crazy
I
that
can't wait to watch it on disc. I cannot wait.
Chris Lord and
Phil Lord, Chris Miller.
Yeah, thank you. I knew something was wrong there. It's their first live action movie since 22 Jump Street, I believe. They went on to do Lego Movie and both the Spider-Verse movies. Yeah,
This
I
is
love all
probably
the
the
practical
movie-
effects in it are outstanding.
Yeah, the puppeteering.
Pretty
For
much
me-
everything, bro.
For me and
Everything,
for my personal top 10, I feel like this is the movie I would recommend the most to other people. It's the most accessible movie I think on my list that I feel like anybody could enjoy.
Yeah, for sure. It really broke through.
Yeah,
Did really well.
my uncle fell asleep when he watched it in theater.
A bunch of movies this year have really kind of broken through to. I mean, we were just talking about Backrooms.
Yeah.
Backrooms was huge. There's one I'm sure that's coming up that is the biggest fucking movie of the year.
I mean, that's why I know the top 2 grossing movies this year is the Super Mario Galaxy movie and Michael, and they're your 2 favorites, 1 and 2.
That's awesome. Holy shit.
I almost put Michael in the thumbnail. Almost put Michael
Bro,
in
it did $1 billion, bro, which I told you it would. Austin mocked me for that, bro.
Bro, I've heard people at the supermarket.
I didn't
talking
mock
about
you for
Michael.
that. When did I mock you for that?
No, it's just
Obviously,
the way
the
it
Michael
is.
Jackson
It's the
movie is
way-
going to make $1 billion.
No,
The
it's
appeal
not
of
that. Just the
movie is
way,
so crazy, bro.
the way
It's
I
so-
said it, bro. The way I wrote it, I was like, oh, this
I heard
movie's gonna
people
make $1 billion.
recently at the supermarket talking about Michael, and I was like, oh dear.
It's still playing on my local theater, bro. Still.
I know people who don't go to the theaters when that dropped. They fucking crawled out of their caves
Yep,
and went.
literally.
And I
Yeah.
was like, "This is the movie that's going
Bro,
to get you back."
I
This movie.
When I went to go see it, I heard someone talking, and they were like, "I haven't been to the movie theater since mid 2010s," and I was like, "Damn, Michael's getting you out,
Bro,
bro. It's crazy." T-Mac
so-
felt like he just got shot. Look
That's
at
so
his face.
upsetting. It's such a
People like-
that's such a problem.
I need to start breaking kneecaps of people, bro. I mean, that's crazy.
I mean, people just want to go to a theater and listen to Michael Jackson music.
I mean,
that's
Wilbon
ultimately
is
what
right.
it is.
I mean, that's me with the.
People-
I mean, I
Moana.
understand, but like,
Yeah, bro.
oh, man.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to listen to the music in a theater for Moana, even though it's getting terrible reviews.
Fraud.
I did too
I'll
10
just
years
watch it,
ago.
like,
Bro, I can't. Moana 2's music just broke me. I need to hear the Moana 1 again. That's the problem.
I know it's true.
I think they want to scrub Moana 2 from existence, bro.
It's already happened, bro. No one remembers that shit.
You say that movie made $1 billion too. This new one's made like $50. So
Nobody wants to see The Rock in live action, bro.
no,
Mando and Grogu better than Moana, Austin?
Yes,
yes.
not even close.
I haven't seen Moana,
I know. I'm just saying.
but probably.
All right. That was. Wow, I'm really a terrible host. I
Damn,
keep
bro.
forgetting everybody's.
Damn.
What were we?
It's because we're going in an order that I don't think matches with where we are on screen.
No, we're going. We're going.
Oh,
so for me-
I just want you to know this movie was number 2 for me. I didn't say a damn word. Just want you to know that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Fuck. Unbelievable.
He's like,
That's what-
well, now I gotta come up with something.
that's the-
Yeah, Bro didn't even
bro.
want to say it. T-Mac's walking away, so I don't want to hear your nonsense.
I'm getting a water bottle.
This movie was incredible, bro. I don't know. I haven't read the book, but I'm going to.
My mom
I
read it after the book, after she watched it, and she really liked it.
I thought the trailer gave away so much, and I was like, man, like this.
My
will be
brother
good.
told me not to watch it, so I didn't.
I was
Because the
like,
trailer
this-
didn't
played
watch
for
a
like
single
5
trailer.
months. It felt like.
yeah, and I felt like every time they showed it, it got worse. Like, got more and more. I'm like, this
Yeah.
won't be any good. I'm
Eventually, I
glad
did see it in theaters, but I like avoided it until I saw it.
Yeah, I was completely wrong. There's so much that they don't even show in the trailer. The infrared scene made me cry. I had tears in my eyes sitting in
It
the
was
theater
incredible.
watching it. This is the movie I've seen the most. I've seen this movie 3 times.
Wow, look
3
at that.
times. I absolutely.
Well,
fucking love
also,
it.
is the only movie your theater was playing. So
That's true. I saw it once in the
Yeah, your
Listen to
theater's
this.
fried.
I went to theaters by myself and watched it like on Thursday on the preview night. So I paid even more money. And then I came home and my dad didn't go. I'm like, you made a mistake. The movie was incredible. It came out to rent. I paid the $20-something to rent it so he could watch it. He was like, yeah, it's fine. I was like, whatever. And then I rewatched it when I dropped on Amazon Prime for free. And I'm like, fuck, I'm going to watch it again.
Damn.
I
Love
almost
it.
watched it last night.
Love it.
I was in bed, I
Everything
was
is
like,
practical.
I know.
Maybe.
I'm holding out. I gotta hold out for the disc.
Yeah, all the effects are practical. I
I
cannot
think the
believe
steelbook is
there's,
beautiful too.
there's not a
Mm.
single green screen in this. I love when they go back and forth. They switch the way, like they switch the aspect ratio to like show the different. The guy who did Rocky, incredible,
Yeah, he's awesome.
unbelievable.
He voiced him
Right.
too, like the puppet,
Yeah.
and he did the puppet, and he voiced
Yeah.
him.
Bro,
Ryan Gosling
the
is-
practical effects. T-Mac's like, oh, I inject that shit into my veins.
I love it.
Yeah, I just
A movie,
I just
any movie
love
that does
this-
stuff like that gets bonus points for me.
Yeah, it's just funny, man. It's a lot funnier than what I thought, and I don't know. It's sad. It's funny. It's heartwarming. Made me cry.
Like I said, most accessible movie on my list.
It's unbelievably good, and I think I'll watch this movie over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
I think it's I don't know. I got to look at his filmography. In fact, I'll look right now. But I feel like it's Ryan Gosling's best film in a while. Like I feel like he's done a few sloppers.
Bro, this
no way. He's been on an insane run.
nah, yeah,
Maybe,
Gosling's been on one, bro.
Maybe I'm misremember. Maybe the sloppy was after.
What are you?
No,
You're
I
probably
don't think
thinking
he's
of the
ever
Gray
been
Man or
sloppy.
something.
What has he
I
been-
forgot about
That
one.
movie is
yeah,
pretty
Fall
bad,
Guy.
What did he do recently, Austin?
My brain skipped those other two, and I just went straight to Barbie, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Barbie was great."
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Barbie was 3 years ago, bro.
yeah,
Barbie
I have
and-
no conception of time.
Barbie and the fall, and Barbie and the Fall Guy. I
Fall
like the Fall Guy.
Yeah, I forgot about Gray Man.
Gray Man's sloppy.
Yeah, I I see because I don't think Gray Man is very good, but I like it because Chris Evans fucking evil. I love it. I love
He's
it.
not very good.
Oh,
in that either.
the Fall Guy's great.
Yeah, I haven't seen Fall Guy, but I've heard it's great.
You hear him? Yeah.
I mean, I've heard it's great.
It's great. It's fun. Well, it's
first-
funny. It's a really funny movie.
I guess I'm thinking more of like I've heard Song to Song. A lot of people don't like that. It's a Terrence Malick flick,
I
though,
like
so
it.
maybe Austin. Yeah.
I never saw
I
Bro,
know
Place
peop-
Beyond the Pines. He's in that. He's
Yeah.
in
That's a
Wild-
Yeah, I
long
feel like
time
the-
ago, bro.
I feel like
That's
the further
10
you go back, the better it gets.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I'm
You got
I
fucking La La Land, you got Blade Runner, Drive,
What
and
are
then
you
you got
talking
even further
about?
back,
First
Nice
Man.
Guys.
guess I'm thinking of the things like Lost River is a movie that he directed. I know people don't like that. I know Gangster Squad. That's not very
alright.
good. Yeah. So I guess I'm a little harsh.
Yeah,
Ryan
bro.
Gosling speak.
It's a great movie. And it
Actually, you know
probably-
what? I take it back. Ryan Gosling does need some heat because he's too perfect of a man.
I mean,
Yeah.
spitting. I love Ryan Gosling.
This
He doesn't
movie
get
would
enough
be-
flack.
Ryan Gosling is top 5 actor for me. I like him more than Leo Forgon.
This movie would be number one for me if something else hadn't come out this year. And it's going to be, the longer we go, the harder it's going to be to dethrone. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's okay. I get it.
All right.
You get it.
Number 9 for me is my sole animated film on this list, and it's Toy Story 5.
It's on my list.
I really like Toy Story 5. I'm not a Toy Story 4 hater. None of us are. We all like Toy Story 4 here. And I think I like this more. Maybe it's not a better movie, but for me, I'm not going to talk about specific plot details, but a lot of Jessie is essentially the main character, and I love Jessie. Toy Story 3, her whole sequence with Sarah McLachlan's "When She Loved Me," that's probably the saddest moment of Toy Story for me. Like when everyone talks about Toy Story 3 ending, very sad. I teared up, but that the Toy Story 2 with Jessie, that always makes me cry. So seeing the movie kind of have to do with some things for that, I really enjoyed. But something that I absolutely love, is that the movie showed restraint, because there is a way where you can, I don't want to spoil, but you can do some very specific things that could tie back into Toy Story 2, and they don't do that. And I totally thought they were going to as I was watching it, and they don't do it. And I feel like that was a lot of restraint by them. I thought that was really nice. I also really enjoyed Bonnie's whole arc. I love Bonnie. I know Austin hates her, but I love Bonnie. I think she's so good.
As
so
soon as you
sweet.
said her name, I like activated.
Yeah, you're just like, I know, you're just like, you want to beat her up, bro. I don't know, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
What number is this on your list?
9.
You're only on number
Jeez.
9. Holy shit!
I got it at 20, bro.
Damn.
I got it at 7.
All right.
Yeah, it's 23 for me.
Yeah.
I liked it, but I don't know,
I
bro.
did not like it.
Buzz.
You had a bad theatrical experience. I don't want to hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's a
tell that
funny
story.
movie, bro. I don't
Bro,
know about
bro.
not funny, bro.
It
Take
might
you
be
the
a
new
funny
animation
movie.
hater?
Yeah,
No.
honestly. Spit, bro.
No. My honorable mention was an animated movie. Get out of my face.
I have 2 animated movies in my top 10.
I've only seen one.
T-Max, I can't wait for T-Max to put Moana in his top 5.
No.
No.
Top
Yeah.
5 of movies that are bad. Yeah.
When the next Spider-Verse comes out, you aren't ready for the person I become.
Yeah,
I
it's
just-
like
I just
how
think
T-Max
I-
been with Odyssey.
I really appreciate with Toy Story that it's a franchise that grows up with its audience. It feels like it feels like this one is for, you know, kids that have grown up and have kids, and this movie's about the importance of, like, you know, your kids need to connect with people. It's like you can still have technology and have like a good balance of it or whatever, because it's like impossible to live without it nowadays pretty much, but it's like there's a healthy way to do it, and like having friendships and like kind of breaking out of your shell and you know, not caring about what other people think and being your own, you know, person, like with other people. It's important.
And yet I kind of feel like Bonnie's parents kind of are in over their head for 2 movies in a row now.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true. But I
It's
think
kind of
most,
crazy.
but parents, you know, to their like defense, it's their first child. So
Sure.
My coworker was telling me that after she left the movie with her kids, for like the next week, they were just like playing with toys like
Hell
all
yeah.
the time, and
They-
they usually didn't do
They're
that.
like, get that iPad out of the way.
Yeah, and she was like getting choked up telling me that story. I was like, okay, that's what it's
Yeah.
all about.
My theater had a lot of kids in it, and they loved it. There was this little girl behind me specifically that was just having a blast, and I'm like, I love that.
yeah, I'm happy that kids
that
can
stuff.
go to a theater and see a Toy Story movie. You know,
Yeah.
it's like I remember seeing Toy Story 2 in theaters. Not because I think the first one was what, like 95?
5.
Yeah, 95. So I was only a year
You're
old.
1, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I do remember seeing the second one, and you know, so
And you stayed, and you saw that Stinky Pete scene that doesn't exist anymore.
we'll get you in Toy Story 3. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro. My niece loved it. She loves Toy Story.
Yeah, I
As soon
forgot
as-
you saw
as
with your
soon
niece.
as-
That's awesome.
Yeah, I saw it with my niece. As soon as we walked out, she was like, "I want to watch Toy Story." I'm like, "We just did. She's like, "I want to watch it again," and I was like,
Based. She's
"Like, how about we just go buy
And
toy?"
I just gotta say, man, whatever they had Tim Allen in the booth doing, he was just. I thought Buzz was
Okay,
so fucking funny.
so
Buzz
this-
was incredible. Buzz is
I
my
thought he
favorite.
was so funny.
I will
About
be
he got some
honest.
stick.
I'll be honest. Buzz is the reason it's only at 9 for me. I know that's going to be so different on one T-Mac.
He's so funny in this movie.
But I thought Buzz's entire part of the movie, I felt nothing. Like that could have been cut out of the movie, and it would have been fine for me.
Y'all are crazy.
However, it is important to the end of the film. I won't get into spoilers, but that is important. So I understand they would have had to rewrite like the whole ending, but I just felt every time they cut back, I'm like, could we just go back to Bonnie?
Bro,
and
what
just-
about the
and
Star
honestly,
Wars joke?
Yeah.
I do think it's funny that in all like Buzz has always had like Star Wars jokes around him, like even in like 2
Yeah.
and like 1. Like it's really funny that's
Yeah.
an ongoing bit. They just have kept going for like 30 years.
This is
You
also
know
maybe
why you don't like Buzz? Because you're not locked in on the Buzz ride in Disney, bro. You're not locked in on Buzz Space
No.
Invaders.
I like that.
Come on,
I
bro.
like that.
Yeah, I love all the. Is that the one with
It's-
the gun? The one
Yeah,
with the,
and I'm
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
yeah, I love
I
all
know,
that stuff.
I know when Austin leaves, he could still hear. Usually, so
I'm a Buzz
Hopefully-
boy.
hopefully Austin could hear what I'm saying, because another thing, I think Austin will agree with this, so I'm interested to hear what you guys say. But just like I said, Buzz could be cut out, and it wouldn't really change the opinion of the movie for me. Honestly, I hate to say it because he's my favorite character, but Woody kind of unnecessary. Woody doesn't like.
The
Toy
man
Story
with
is
no
more
name?
The
Woody's
only-
movie.
I think what makes this the worst Toy Story movie is that it's like as they go on with these, it's sort of hard to. It's hard to have your cake and eat it too, and sort of commit to
Mm.
this idea of saying goodbye to certain characters.
But they
I
have
think
to
the only
appear anyway.
I think the only reason that I give it a pass is because they do wait a while between these movies to do other ones, like between 4 and in between 3
It was
and
like,
4
what, 8 years.
it was like
this
8 or
one?
9 years, and then between this one and between 4 and 5 it was like 7 years. So
7
it's
years,
like,
okay.
you know, I think there's enough of a gap where it's like, I know it's tough because in 4 like Woody leaves the gang, and then in this one he kind of just they call him back in and he just shows up for duty, and it's sort of like, you know, does it lessen a little bit the emotion of 4? It's like, I guess to some people it could. It doesn't to me when I watch 4, because at the end of the day, like the toys are still separated most of the time. It's just like for these movies they come back together, and it's sort of like, I get it. It's not going to be, you know, the trilogy will always stand on its own, but I still think, you know, just judging 4 and 5 as Toy Story movies, I still think they're pretty damn good. So
Bro, the Eastwood look for Woody was fucking peak, bro.
Yeah.
That
do-
was that.
I do
was
love
peak.
the scarf
Yeah.
I
or
also
poncho, whatever you want to call it.
this might be a little odd because she's not a toy, but shout out to Blaze. I just really
Yeah.
connected with her. I loved Blaze. She was such a nice character.
Yeah, I liked her character a lot.
And when she's like trying to like be friends with Bonnie when she's so shy, I don't think I've ever seen a child in fiction that is as shy as Bonnie. She might be like the shyest character I've ever seen, and it's like it like tugs at my heartstrings because I'm like, Bonnie, you can do it. Like I believe in you.
I just think back to growing up. Like I feel like I knew kids in like my class like that. Like the one kid that just doesn't speak, just doesn't really talk to anybody, or like it's just like hard for them. Like it is a real thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I like that because hopefully it'll give like kids like that just it'll give them like, you know, a little hope. So
Yeah.
I love that. I love the movie. It was a very heartwarming film, like Forgon said, for sure. All right, Forgon, what's number 8 for you?
Number 8 for me. All right, bro. I hate to do it. You're gonna hate me, but this is Caroline.
It's all right. At least it's on your top 10.
Yeah. This is the start of, for anybody who cares, this is the start of the 5-star run for me. Everything and up.
Yeah, how can I be upset? You give it a 5-star, bro. I mean,
Everything from here up for me, I had is 5-star. There are a
8
couple
5
that there are a
stars.
couple that I would go higher than 5, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, love this movie. I absolutely love this movie.
I'm so glad. When you saw this movie, I was so glad because I was able to catch this in theaters, like I said. Unfortunately,
Yeah, I wanted
Fried
to.
barely in there, so it didn't even show at Forgon's theater. T-Max was in a different theater. Austin, I think he just missed it. So I was like, damn, when are these guys going to be able to see it? I hope, because I know the Blu-ray was coming out in August. I was like, am I really going to have to wait for August for these guys to see it? Hopefully not. Luckily,
Usually, smaller movies like this are
Mm.
on like VOD fairly quickly.
Right, that's a good point.
I'm sure.
So
I know.
luckily,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, luckily, like you guys were able to watch it, so that was nice. But you were the first one to watch it, and when I was able to talk about it with you, I was so happy that you loved it because I was like, I hope I didn't overhype this too much. That's how I felt with Austin, but then Austin wound up loving it anyway. So I was like, all right. And then T Mac claims that I didn't do that to him, so I'll trust him. But
I know you and Tangy probably got it higher than me, so I'll leave most of the comments to you. I do. The thing that I want to touch on the most is for me, because this kind of helped put it over the top for me. Because there for a while until like a certain scene happened, I was kind of thinking like, this is fine, it's pretty good, but I don't think it's special. And there's a scene that happened that like shifted me into a next gear. But then the thing that fully carried it over for me, because I'm a music simp, but the soundtrack to this movie is incredible.
The inner country boy in you,
gotcha.
And the southern boy.
Yeah, bro, and some of these song choices here and there that they are dropping in at certain points of the movie, I'm like, you know what, this movie was for me, bro. This movie was made for me. The ending, I love the ending. It's fucking incredible. I know T-Mac says he's seen this before, and we all have. We've seen these movies before, but I don't know,
very
man.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Something.
There are a lot of crime romance. I mean,
something heartwarming about, not heartwarming, but something that like really stuck with me for this one, and I really liked it. And I think, I'm excited for more people to get to see this. Because
when I saw it was a crime romance in the vein of Bonnie and Clyde, I was like, okay, I feel like I know where this is going to go, and it kind of did go that way. So I totally
like
understand.
a good Bonnie and Clyde story.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just, you're 100% right. Like, it's not like breaking any barriers. I think that's why eventually I have it at 2. So I have it very high. Yeah, I figured. But I think that is why. T-Mac, do you know where you would put it? I know it's not in your top 10, but.
I mean, it'd be in the top probably like 17, 18, something like that. I'd have to look at everything. I don't know.
But I think for me, I didn't have any expectations going into it. That was the day I was going to see Scary Movie and Masters of the Universe. And ironically, I wound up liking both those movies. And I actually think Masters of the Universe is a good movie. But Forgone, I was talking to him the night before, and he's like, why are you seeing this slop, bro? And then when I woke up in the morning, and I was like, you know what? Forgone's right. Why am I seeing slop? So I canceled my tickets for Scary Movie and Masters of the Universe. And I booked Tuner and Carolina. And I'm so glad that I did.
Better choices, I think.
I mean, yeah, for sure. But I was so glad that I saw it because I had no expectations. I went into it. For me personally, best performance I've seen from Samara Weaving.
Yeah.
I think career best. I loved
her accent was perfect.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
It was
and the
awesome.
Cadence that she talked with was. I mean, I forgot that she wasn't like from Texas.
Yeah.
She's an Aussie. Crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
But I think that
I forgot to tell you, but I got shortchanged again.
Bro, it keeps happening to you?
Yeah. Within a week of watching this movie where the two main characters do like the shortchange scam.
Yeah.
I've paid with cash 2 different locations and I got shortchanged both times. And both times I was like, am I about to be like on a list? Like, because I'm like, I need more money. Give me more money.
Right. That's funny.
If it happens again, I'm gonna hand them back a 10. See what happens.
Like, I want to try it. I want to try it on like a friend or something who doesn't know, just to see if I could do it. That'd be fun. I'm doing it with Mr. Coffee. I'm saying it. I'm saying I'm doing it. But I
at the next like convention meetup, whatever. Yeah. We're gonna be at the booths. Like, nah, man, I gave you a 10.
Exactly.
I want the bigger bill.
I'm gonna need that bigger bill.
I loved it, and the thing that really I connected to is I think that both characters, Caroline rather, and Oliver, I connected to both of them, and I totally bought why both of them would do what they do. Because in the film, Oliver says he's just passing through, but then, he eventually takes her along, as you can see that from the poster. And I was like, I totally understand why, if I'm Caroline, why I would go along with Oliver. Like, he captivated me as an audience member. But at the same time, if I'm put myself in Oliver's shoes, I totally understand why he would take Caroline along. So it's like, it works both ways. I felt completely enthralled by both of them. It was some sort of like I don't know. Austin, do you remember what I told you? A specific word choice. I can't think of it. It was like I was completely enthralled by them. I don't remember what word I used to you when I talked about it, unfortunately. But it was something
I just
where I was
remember
like,
us talking about how we were having fun until we weren't.
yeah, for sure. But it's
That's
like
the truth.
I felt like so connected to the two leads in both ways, and it wasn't like it wasn't something where I was like a romantic or sexual attraction or something like that. It was just an actual attraction is the word I was looking for. It was just a magnetic, pardon me saying it again, but it was just like a magnetic attraction where I was like, I would follow either of you to like the ends of the earth because of how they're
I mean,
talking
yeah,
and what
Samara
they're saying.
Weaving's abs were
Insane.
insane in that movie.
Yeah, she is absurdly attractive in this movie.
Yeah.
and the one scene that I really loved, and I've watched it, I'm not lying, multiple times a week since I've seen it, is the scene where I'm not going to go too deep because, like I said, no spoilers, but it's the scene where Oliver talks to Caroline about why he does what he does and if he feels bad. And that scene, I resonate with that so much. And I've told this story on stream before. I really like how that the film works in that way. I'm like, yeah, like your mindset is my mindset. And I think I will go more into this when we finish the list because there's something I want to talk about that I noticed with my list. But it's, as Forgone and you just said, Austin, it's very passionate but very dangerous. And it's like both ends of the spectrum that I just really loved. But also, like T-Max said, that's not a very original thing. You know, it's like that's a very Bonnie and Clyde, and that's basically what this story is. It's a Bonnie.
There was like a new angle to it with Samara Weaving's character and a relationship that she has in the film.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's not like completely, familiar. There's new sprinkles of things in there. Yeah, I just love how simple it is. I love a simple story, just a couple characters. I'm following them. I'm in with them, and then as soon as they're falling into trouble, I want to be out with them.
We got to go, bro. We got to get out of here.
And like I said, I've seen 45 movies this year, and this was number 2 for me. And this was one of my 3 10 out of 10s that I would give if I rated movies.
It was crazy that I watched this like right after getting back from the lake, and they like dive into a lake at the beginning of this film. I was like, that wouldn't work because they need life jackets. Their legs are kicking like crazy right now.
That was a great scene though, for many reasons.
It was, romance of movies, but I was sitting there like, there would be no passionate kiss or flirting right now. I'd be like,
that's fair.
Especially at night.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you couldn't see shit, dude. How'd they get back up? They jumped off a cliff.
That's
I
true.
can't see shit.
T-Mac, I want you to talk about this. For
What
a
is
minute,
that
since
thing?
You definitely liked it less than the 3 of us. So I want to hear.
I don't know. I just thought it was a good movie. I just didn't love it. I wasn't like. I think when shit kind of hits the fan towards like the end of the film, like it's like I liked that part. Like I liked that stuff a lot. But I just like I don't know. I just couldn't shake this feeling while watching it. I'm like I feel like I've seen this sort of story before of like the kind of like I don't know. Like I don't want to say like what would the phrase be like not wet behind the ears, but like normal like girl who kind of might have like some family issues, like meets the guy that kind of gives her attention that's like kind of edgy but also kind of seems well, and then they go on this thing together and a lot of bad choices are made. I just feel like it just didn't feel like very, very new to me, but I said like I thought it was good. I just didn't love it,
Yeah, and I don't really think you're wrong in what you're saying. Just that stuff doesn't bother me.
But the performances are great, like no doubt. Like that is one thing.
We talked a lot about Samara Weaving, but Kyle Gallner is awesome. When I told Austin,
Yeah, I like him in everything. Like I was a big fan. Like when Strange Darling came out, that was in like my top 5 that year.
Strange Darling. He's also in Smile. as well.
I think the
Yeah.
thing that really pleasantly surprised me about it was, I mean, I guess light spoilers, but it truly was romantic. Like
It is.
he wasn't sinister. You know,
That's what I was
he
thinking.
genuinely
Yeah.
cared about her.
When I was watching the
I was
movie, I was like,
thinking the
"What's
whole time that he was gonna like dump her
Yeah.
somewhere."
And that's why I said like bad choices are made. They're, like I don't even really consider them like, you know, bad people or like I guess like malicious, but it's like, you know, they're two people that get in too deep, you know, like
getting too deep is a great way to put it,
everything goes well until it doesn't. Yeah.
100%.
for sure." And like I was saying, I told Austin that he was Impulse, Bart Allen from Smallville, and Austin was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god!" Yeah, that was 20 years ago. He was 18 or
That's
19,
insane.
and now he's
Fair.
39. Crazy. But yeah, definitely one that I'll be rewatching for sure. Can't wait to show my family this one, and it meant a lot to me. It was like I said, it was 10 out of 10. It was my favorite for a long time, and I expect it to remain in my top 10 by the end of the year, but we'll see. Yeah.
It was number.
This was
it
number
was
8 for you. Number 8. Yeah.
Yep, number
T-Mac
8
was
for
number
me.
8 for you.
Number 8 for me.
Mhm.
So we've already gone through my. All I have left is 6, 2, and 1.
Okay.
Hmm.
So what was your 8?
So I'll just go through it. 10 was Hoppers. 9 was Backrooms. 8 was Mando and Grogu. 7 was Toy Story 5.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm on 6.
Austin, what's your 8?
My 8 was Leviticus.
Ooh, okay.
One I want to watch, but it didn't
Yeah,
make
ju-
it here.
Yeah, I
Just
didn't get a
me-
chance to see it.
Just me and you, Austin. That is, I think I would put this in my top 15. I only did the 10. I didn't rank all the other ones, but I think this is close.
I think it just really meant a lot to me because it was really nice seeing like a queer horror film that didn't feel like exploitative, and it was absolutely like necessary that the two main characters were queer, or I guess just gay for one another. But I don't know, it was really emotional and moving for me to experience. I won't get too much into it, but really solid concept, fantastic execution. I love a lot of the commentary in it as well. Just outstanding performances too from both the lead boys. It's not like super scary. It's more of paranoia, and I think it really, the execution of its paranoia was really excellent because of the premise of the film. As it goes on, you really fall into the main character's shoes, and you never know truly
Right.
if you're safe or not.
In
And-
that way, I'm sure millions of people have made this comparison, but it has a nice "It Follows" feel to me.
Yeah, for sure. I felt that, especially with some of the shots towards the end. And just like, I don't know what that means, like being queer, and not ever knowing like if you're safe or not. If you're safe around the people you know or people you don't know who you can be open and transparent with, especially within the context of this movie. I'm sure there are lots of queer people out there who live in very similar situations as this.
For sure.
Yeah, I just really thought Leviticus was excellent. And I'll just kind of leave it there.
I was kind of surprised going into this. It wasn't even on my radar until you saw it, actually. And then I was like, yeah, I heard of that. I didn't know it was anything special. And then you were like, oh no, it's very good. And then I watched it. I'm very glad that I did, because first of all, the performances of the lead actors I thought were very good. And again, this is very common on this list, but new people. And I love that. I love seeing new people. It's always very nice for me. And I thought that there's so many emotions they have to go through also towards the end in a very quick period of time. And I thought they nailed every part of it, you know. I mean, really, even in the beginning, there's certain, you know, the very opening scene, if you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
there's a lot of, I mean, just comes with being queer and gay. Masculinity is constantly like something that is challenged by just, patriarchy and society. So that opening scene it felt so raw and emotional, because I'm sure, although that wasn't my specific experience, I'm sure there was plenty of men who have gone through an
Right.
experience where that's how they opened up to one another. I thought the movie was very powerful.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry to derail that.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I hope what this does, because there's some other movies on this list. I mean, Backrooms is even one of them. But I hope that this kind of opens horror to people who may not have been interested before. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like,
Yeah.
and honestly, kind of the opposite, because
I mean, it's a lot like Carolina Caroline. It's a romance,
right? And that's what I'm saying. I feel like people who like romance movies, like it's like obviously it's a horror movie, I think, first and foremost, but the romance element is obviously incredibly important, and I feel like that would hopefully open up to a new audience. Just like I could also see the reverse, where it's people, because I'm sure you've seen, especially with another movie on this list as well, but there are people online, I see it all the time, where they're like, there are not many movies with 2 queer leads. So to have that, I feel like is good for people to open them up to a movie they probably wouldn't have watched then, because it's a horror movie, and like bridge that.
Yeah, I was actually shocked at how many people were in our theater for Leviticus, because I mean, obviously,
mine was packed for Leviticus.
We go to a lot of movies, and I feel like a lot of time queer films, it's usually just myself, and maybe like another person in there. But no, there was a whole row behind me, a couple people in front of me. I was like, oh wow, okay.
That was my experience.
And then the dread of like, oh my gosh, are they gonna like behave themselves?
Right. That was my experience with Girls Like Girls. It was just me and 2 other women. But Leviticus was packed. It was nice to see the whole.
Why didn't you tell those women there was an after credit scene?
All right. Well. I'll regret that to the day I die. But what can you do?
Bro's like,
All
they
right.
could have just Googled it.
Yeah, I should have. But anyway, my number 8 is also a Samara Weaving film, but not the one that Foregone had, because mine is Ready or Not 2. And I know this is probably nowhere near your guys' top 10s, but and it's
18.
definitely worse than the first one, but I just love Radio Silence so much. So their films, it's already a bias there. But I love the first Ready or Not. That was the first Radio Silence film I've seen. I think it might have been... No, it was the second time I saw Samara Weaving, because I think I watched The Babysitter first, which is a good movie.
I think that was the first one of theirs I saw, too. The first Ready or Not, because that was like 7 years ago?
2019, so...
Yeah.
But I love that movie so much, and I'm a sucker for certain things, like another movie on this list we'll talk about. I feel like I keep saying that, but movies that have a little hook, kind of like what Austin was just saying about Leviticus. Like, it has a nice hook, just like I was saying with It Follows. But the hook of Ready or Not initially is that it takes place literally like the frame of after Ready or Not 1, and that's something that I love if pulled off. That stuff always, I think, makes for a great double feature. You could just watch Ready or Not and then Ready or Not 2
like
back
a movie
to back.
we'll talk about a little bit later.
Yeah. But that's something that I was nervous. I was like, Ready or Not didn't need a sequel. So I'm like, can they pull it off? And there's a lot of people say that they didn't, but I think they did. And I was very happy with, I always forget her last name. Someone help me out. What's her name? Catherine what?
Newton.
Yeah,
I thought she was great. She was cracking me up.
I like her.
Bro,
I loved her.
you've gone this entire time. The GOAT himself was in this movie.
Elijah
Fucking
Wood.
Elijah Wood.
Yeah, he was great.
Incredible.
I haven't
He
seen it
was good.
still.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know you haven't seen it. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
I missed it. It was out for a while too.
Did you not pick it up recently?
Nope.
On 4K?
Damn, bro's gotta pick it up.
Yeah, you pick it up, or
I'll
it'll
get
probably
to
hit
it.
Peacock or something like that.
T-Mac,
It is good. It is.
Where do you
it's pretty
think? Where do you think this would rank?
Because that's kind of where I was sitting. I was like, I liked the first one. I liked it a lot. I remember I had a lot of fun, but I haven't rewatched it since. And I was like, did that really need like another
No.
one?
Yeah, it definitely
does.
didn't need a sequel.
It does.
Yeah, I don't know where I'd put it. I thought it was good. I thought it was a fun time, but I think the first one is just so good. Like
Yeah.
I love the
First
first
one's definitely
one,
better.
and I thought this one was good, but it's like I don't know. I think I was saying this after I watched it. There's like a bit of it's like I feel like
What's up,
some
bitch?
characters should just have conversations and chill out and
Yeah.
not get in certain situations that are probably avoidable, at certain
Yeah.
points in the movie where it's like
I
you have a chance to get out of
definitely-
this.
I definitely agree with that, but you told me that going into it, and so I was looking out for it, and I was like, I see what you're saying, but it didn't bother me as much as I thought it would. So I felt like,
Yeah, I mean it's like the movie's about sisters, so it's like you're gonna
Mhm.
have
also,
you're gonna have that.
I saw this directly after. Like I saw it same day of another film that came out around the same time, which is very similar, which was They Will Kill You. And I'm sorry, Foregone, but for me personally,
Yeah,
this was
I
so
like
much
Ready or
better.
Not. I like
Yeah.
Ready or Not more than that.
I like this more than They Will Kill You. I just think They Will Kill You is also good.
I thought you liked They Will Kill You more.
I think that's why I didn't go
no,
see
no.
either one because I was like, do I want to go watch the same movie?
No, Ready or Not 2 is
Back to back.
definitely- It's. I think it's a lot better than They Will Kill You. I just think
Okay.
They Will Kill You. I like action movies, bro. I'm a you know me. I'm a sucker, and they're both good. Different though, but similar. But
My big problem with They Will Kill You is if you take Zazie Beetz out of the film, I'm like, I don't know if I would like this at all. I feel like she carries the film.
if she wasn't in the movie, I probably wouldn't
Yeah,
have seen it.
I feel that way. I love Zazie Beetz.
Yeah.
But yeah, very very happy with Ready or Not. My parents haven't seen either, so I'm gonna show them both back to back with them. I feel like that'll be a real fun watch. Now that I have them both on Blu-ray. Yeah, I loved it.
So is that 7 for me?
We're up to 7 for you.
Oh man. All right. Oh, Tangy's back. All right, boys. Number 7 for me. Fuck it. Let's get into it. Obsession.
Hell yeah, let's go.
That's my number
Thumbnail.
7 as well.
Let's get
There we
into
go.
it. Obsession.
Obsession for me is number 3.
It's my number 1.
Damn, look at that.
All
Number
right.
1. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, blown away by this movie when I walked out of the theater. I saw the trailer and I was like, I don't know what that is, but I'm definitely gonna watch. Looks kind of wild. Was not expecting it to be as good as what it was. Blown away. I hate that this happens to me, but I do get affected every now and again when the conversation around something becomes so fucking unbearable. And
Yeah.
Like
And
Backrooms. Did you know Kane Parsons is only 20 years old?
bro,
It
did you,
happened to
did
me
you-
last year with Sinners.
Yeah,
was like-
there's just I love this movie. It's very good. I can't wait to rewatch it. But God, the conversation around this movie
Yeah.
has like taken something from it, and I hate that.
I
But
see.
it just
So
has, and I
I'll-
can't do anything about it.
Austin, so T-Mac last year, his number 1 was Sinners. This year, his number 1 is Obsession until Odyssey, probably. So 3 normie films. T-Mac's the normie, bro?
T-Mac has Odyssey at number 1. I think I'm contractually obligated to not like it.
Also, you didn't see Sinners in theaters. You waited too long.
Oh,
I did see it in theater.
Oh, you saw it late in theaters,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
re-release.
true. It was
Yeah,
re-released,
that's
right.
That's right. I remember.
Because I was gonna go see it, and then everyone was fucking talking about it. And I was like,
Austin's a little hipster. He's like, nah,
Yeah.
people like it. I
Bro,
can't.
that's when I saw the
Little
trailer for
bit.
Sinners. I thought that's not going to be that good. I was
Oh, I knew it.
well, that's
I knew
the
it
thing.
was
I
gonna be
remember
good.
the trailer playing before Mickey 17, and I was like, oh, Kugler, Michael B. Jordan, I'm there. And then
Just don't show the fucking vampires in the trailer. How about that?
yeah, I remember thinking that too. I was like, oh, why'd they show that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wish they wouldn't have. The only thing I'll say about this, and then I'll move on so other people will talk. But the thing that I think about the most from this movie, and there's a lot of scenes, but it's her in the corner. It's her in the corner
Bro,
when he's sleeping.
That gave
When
me
she
chills.
same. When she moves out of there sideways, I'm like, there's no way she was there. She was not there to be. I can't wait to watch it again to see if she was, because there's no way she was there.
Yeah,
Nikki?
it's just
Did you
And her
guys realize
Nikki,
that
where are
the
you?
whole way.
Bear is the bad guy?
Are you sure, bro? I think Nikki was the fucking bad one the whole time.
it.
I keep
is
thinking
funny.
about, guys, I got $1 billion.
Yeah.
I feel like we could talk about spoilers for this one because fucking everybody's seen it.
So something that I love, I don't know if any of you guys were familiar, like I said, with Backrooms, but I have been watching Curry Barker for years
Same.
on YouTube. I love
I
that.
had no idea he directed this.
Yeah, that was
until
me.
his buddy showed up, and I was like, "Oh, you're the guy." And then I went, "Oh,
Right. So what happened to me is I was already I saw Milk and Cereal as well when that was like his first feature film, not released in theaters though. I think it was a couple years ago, 2 years ago. I really liked Milk and Cereal, but I saw he was directing a movie called Obsession, so I was like, okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. Completely slipped my mind. Then I saw it come out. I think it was like the second or third day it was out. There wasn't like all the buzz that there is still now. It's still showing at my theaters. But and the Blu-ray's already out. Austin already has the Blu-ray. Crazy.
I have the 4K."
But yeah, well, technically it's 4K Blu-ray. Blu-ray is still fine to say, technically. But
Get it fucking right.
so I did not have any of the hype going into it, and I was like, oh, this looks like a good horror movie. Like it's getting pretty good reviews. I'll check it out. And then when it says Curry Barker, I'm like, oh, this is Curry Barker's movie. Like, this is the one I was excited about. Okay, I had forgotten. And then I was sitting, because I booked it, like, real last minute. I don't know. I'm sure you guys do this as well. I always try to sit in the middle.
Yeah.
This one, I sat last seat on a row. It was still a nice seat, because it was, like, wasn't all the way...
I won't even go to the
back.
movies if I get a seat like that.
Oh, I like the end seats.
Yeah, I'm an end guy.
I like the end seats.
I prefer the middle, for sure. But I like...
breaking my brain right now.
It didn't bother me, and I was sitting next to a
Because I don't like
mother.
sitting by people. That's the thing. So it's like I always gravitate more towards like the end because it's usually
Bro.
like either other people are sitting in the middle or on the other side.
This
So-
is me.
That's
this
why
is
you
me
book
at the
early,
theater.
Bro,
That's crazy.
I book early, and then if people pick seats close to me, I move.
That's crazy.
You gotta avoid the riffraff, bro.
Fucking New Orleans fucking theaters, too much riff.
Bro, I'm not sitting around all
telling
these
you, bro.
smelly, sweaty, stinky people, bro. All 5 of us. There's only 5 people.
Bro,
in my-
when I watched what the hell did I watch recently? I don't remember. I watched 4 movies recently. I don't remember which one it was. But one of these 4 movies, there was someone next to me, or like 2 seats over. He was so loud and annoying. But then the movie started, and he was quiet as a mouse. And I was like, love that, bro.
I love
Be annoying.
it when that happens.
Be annoying during the trailers. I don't care. But then
That's
the
the
movie
time.
started, and I was like, bro respects the theatrical experience. I'm like, I love
Yeah,
that.
recently, what did we? Oh,
This
and me
is
and my-
crazy, Pletho. I can't.
That's a mistake.
That's psychotic.
Yeah,
Never
that's,
sit in the front.
that's asking for a headache.
The, I
The,
did that
um,
for Captain America, First Avenger, and Logan, and I did not have a good time.
Me and one of my buddies, when we went to go see The Furious, we were talking during the trailers, and there was a guy sitting directly in front of us that like got up and moved, and we were like, he's definitely moving because he's thinking we're gonna talk during the movie, but like we're not
The
the people
trailer.
that do that. But we go to the movie so much that we just don't give a fuck about the trailers. So it's like
Yeah.
we're talking.
How many
just
times
like
do you need to see "We're closed" or Czechoslovakia?
That's
Like,
what we were talking during the Wild Horse 9 trailer that we've both
Yeah.
seen like 100 times.
Don't
You
be
never
throwing
killed
dirt on my boy,
someone
bro.
in Czechoslovakia. You just know that I can't spell Czechoslovakia.
exactly.
Who was that?
But
Mom.
I saw that trailer again last night, and there were people in my theater laughing at it, and I was like, they don't go to the movies much. Clearly.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna hate this movie, but me when it comes out.
no, bro,
No,
it's still
I'm
made
so
for me. Like
hyped.
it's like
I don't know
And
if
this
I
is-
told you, but I did end up rewatching 3 Billboards like a little bit ago.
Yeah,
And
I love his last 2 movies. So Banshees of Inisherin is like fucking
Yeah.
this will be
incredible.
this
so.
will be the first of his movies that I've seen in theaters foregone. So I'm hyped. Real
Based?
hyped. But anyway, back to Obsession.
Back
we
to
got
Obsession.
so far
Yeah,
off
yeah.
track. But for me, like I said, I did not know that this was like I got in before the hype, so I was blown away. I was sitting next to a mother and her son. I guess I don't know, teenager, early 20s, something like that. and she was so scared, and he was like jumping, and I loved it. I was like, I love this for you guys, and I, you know, this is not like supposed to be a brag or anything, but I've seen something like, I don't know.
You'd be like, I wasn't scared at all.
No, I'm saying
When you said that, Austin's face, he like immediately lit up because I just knew he was about to say something to you.
No, because I've seen something like 350 horror movies in my life, and I've probably been scared by like 3 or 4 of them. And Obsession is one.
Wait,
so
That's
That's
sad,
what-
honestly. I
bro,
love getting scared from horror.
yeah,
This
I
is-
wish I don't know, bro.
but this is why it's my number one, because I was like, I mean, I told y'all afterwards, I was
Yeah.
like, I was fucking rattled after that movie,
Yeah,
but like I
it's
loved it.
scary.
Like I loved it. I was like, oh
It
my
came-
god.
When it came out in
It's
digitally,
the moving, bro. The moving. She
yes,
does is what
it came out digitally recently, so clips have been showing up in like my social media feed. A clip showed up, and I literally scrolled off it after a few seconds because I was like, "This is unnerving me." Like I love that. I love that
Obsession's
so
the
much.
closest like I left a theater just from the opening sequence of the dead kitty. I
What
was like,
happened to
I
one of my
can't.
buddy? My
Yeah.
buddy's a big cat guy, and after the movie, he was like, I straight up almost left, and I never do that. I would
Bro,
never
how come
do that.
Same.
side
It
note-
just it lingered on it too long, and then it
Mm.
was like the putting it in the back. Like I was like, I need to go home. Like
How
I need
come
to hold my cat.
the steelbook? They should have done a steelbook, and it should have been the Tupperware sandwich container with a note.
It's crazy.
Oh,
What
I'm sure they will. It'll probably be like
Dude.
the One Wish Willow packaging or something.
I so wish I bought a One Wish Willow. AMC was selling, and I didn't. I really regret not buying one. Would have been nice to have on the show.
eBay, bro.
Been cool. Yeah, but
You seen the animated reel where it's Bear in the car? He's like, well, that didn't go very well. Anyways, I wish Daft Punk had never broken up. He breaks it. Bow, what a minute now.
He ain't the only one, bro.
you're
Yeah.
Austin and Forgon. They are right with. Unfortunately, this is just what happens. We're gonna sound so pretentious when we speak, but when a movie gets
Just
so
own it.
popular, when it gets so popular, definitely there's a lot of people like Austin was saying. They're like, "Did you guys know Bear's the villain?" And it's like a lot of this
Thank you.
stuff. A lot of this stuff is very obvious, but I
I also feel like it's like that's like the big talking point, which like obviously that's true, but I feel like also the movie is more, I don't want to say like
More-
nuanced to give Bear any credit, but it's like I don't think he necessarily starts off as the villain. It just like he just becomes it like very
Sure.
quickly because he
And
keeps making horrible choices.
also
like,
I know Austin probably.
But
hates
you
this.
also did like ask me. Like, I remember on the car ride home, you asked me, you're like, when did you think he was the villain? And I said almost immediately.
I think he's like a coward that turns into a villain. I think
Mm.
like, you know what I mean? If you,
I
if,
think
Because I
problem-
mean,
it's literally
At
the lesson
first-
of the movie is like don't be a bitch. Like if you like a girl, just ask her out. Like
he
don't be a
has
fucking
shot,
moron.
yeah.
But my problem
because
with Bear,
I mean,
even before
he had the dialogue where he said like, Nikki, you're drunk, but he was still gonna like have sex with her like
right.
immediately before he even knew something was
And
wrong. Like I don't know.
I also
That's
think-
kind of where I fall on it, but
even in the beginning of the movie, I think that Bear, I don't think Bear ever loves Nikki. I think he loves the
No.
idea of Nikki,
Yeah.
and that's the problem.
Yeah,
And I think
it's pretty clear.
I personally love this.
no way.
And Olivia Wilde has done this recently too, which I also love. Austin probably hates it because I know he doesn't like that. But I love when directors talk about their film. That's not something I know you don't like that, but
You need to clarify. There's like specific, like I don't like it when directors give like definitive answers for their films. Like
Sure.
if the director of the drama came out and was like, "No, this or that about the characters in the movie," I would hate that because that would kill the conversation around the film.
well, the director, I think his name is Christopher Borgley. I think he's gonna come out and say about the drama. He's gonna be like, "I finally made a movie that Alana Haim is good in, specifically so T Mac and Foreground will like the movie."
I like
Licorice
her.
Pizza was really good in the movie.
I even
Who
like
is
her.
that?
I like the band.
She's
Fine.
licorice. She's licorice from Licorice and Pizza.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
licorice.
Bro, she's in
Oh.
PTA. She's in fucking One Battle too.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah,
Oh,
why
man,
didn't you
it's
why didn't you
Mom's
reference a
pistol.
good PTA, bro?
That's crazy. That is crazy. Licorice Pizza over One Battle all day, bro. I'll stand by.
You're
it.
Ooh.
you're fucking
I don't know
crazy.
about that.
You're fucking crazy.
But I think that having this whole thing with Nikki, I think for like the performance by Indy Navarrete, I think is how you pronounce her name. I loved. I
It
thought
was driving me
incredible.
nuts watching Obsession because I was like, I recognize you.
Yeah,
Where do I
another
recognize
Superman
from?
actor, bro.
Yeah,
From Superman and Lois.
it was like, whoa, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but I thought her performance was so well done, and I think that I love listening to the stuff after the fact, even like now that I've seen the movie. So listening to her talk about the choices for Nikki and what she thinks is going on, and same thing that Curry Barker is doing. Something that Curry Barker has talked about, which I really like, because a lot of people talk about things and say like this is like some cursed thing, and Curry Barker's like, no, the wish is Bear just didn't choose his words carefully. He's like,
Yeah, but
the
crazy thing is like Curry Barker doesn't have to come out and say that because the movie
it does. It does show a good
You
wish.
know, like-
You're totally right. Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
the infuriating part of like a lot of the Obsession discourse is like,
People aren't getting the things that are like there.
yeah,
Yeah, I get it. Because you're actually right. He doesn't have. It's the same thing where like,
because like I love listening to like Nolan talk about his movies, but he's not like answering things. He's talking about like what motivated him to
Right.
write like specific.
Yeah, because he's a
things.
fucking nut.
Yeah.
When you hear him
Something-
talk, you're like, holy shit.
another thing, Austin, I'm sure you've heard, which always makes me laugh.
I love listening to David Lynch talk about his movies because he'll be asked something and he'll go, "No,
No. Next question. Like anything on that? No.
no." It's my most
Something-
spiritual film. Will you elaborate
How
on
did
that?
how did you make the
No.
creature? Not telling.
I love that. It's something I think that it is shown in the film, of course, like you were saying, but I love when I've heard some people say, like, I don't think Nikki was really herself. I'm like, yeah, you think?
Yeah.
But
Bro,
it's,
did you know that Nikki's also bad because at the end when she makes the wish for Bear to also go through this, then she just fucking throws it all away when he kills himself, bro. Or he
damn,
dies.
bro, just went straight spoilers.
If you ain't seen this by now,
Yeah. it's
What are you
something
doing?
really-
Holy
it was in
shit!
theaters for 2 fucking months and made $400 million.
Hey, it made more
Holy
than
shit.
Mando and Grogu.
Surely nobody's
hearing about
watching this
that.
who hasn't seen
It did. It did, in fact.
Yeah. Obsession really. I mean, that's a discourse that's been going around all the time, but it's only.
I think the thing I love the most
Less
about the
than a-
movie is like how there are specific parts of it that really feel like it's not holding your hand and it knows that you're like on board, specifically like the car scene where the one girl's like we all know where that's going and the movie
Yes,
knows
but
that we know where it's going.
Still had
but
tension. That's very hard. I think
it. It's still a very tense
the
moment.
fact that
holds
like,
it back and holds it back and it builds and builds and builds and like it's so that's what I really love.
I'm glad you brought
There's like
that
a
up.
lot of like different little scenes like that.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because that was something where I feel like there's so much tension, even though, like you said, everyone knows where it's going. It's like you're bracing yourself, but it's so long. Like
It's
I
yeah,
feel
like
like-
the whole party scene is just that, you know, it's just constantly
lunch-
building itself up.
this is
The-
gonna
the
sound
lunch
so.
as well. When she's like, "I made you lunch," and then it
Right.
takes him forever
Yeah,
when he's eating
you
it for him
know
to
it's gonna
finally.
be
You're like, "Yeah,
gross.
something's coming here."
This is gonna sound so mean, and I don't mean it to be this way, but this is the best way that I could describe it. I'm sorry, Eli Roth. I'm gonna talk shit about you for a sec. But
Go ahead, he sucks.
I
might.
feel
might
like a
suck.
filmmaker like Eli Roth, and the reason why I'm thinking about him is just some of his filmography. That reminds me.
Filmmaker.
That's crazy. I feel like Eli Roth would have got to the jump scare kill in the car so much earlier,
Oh yeah.
and it would be so much less effective. because-
Yeah, and then like the climax of that is just she just does it for so long.
Right.
It's so much more visceral.
I can't wait to
than
see the
just, like,
extended of that because that's
Yeah.
like
How much longer does it go?
yeah.
Here's an interesting topic, and it's something that Nate mentioned way. Does she get an Oscar nomination for this, or
I think
because of the performance and because of what it's done, or is it one of these early releases? Is just going to get swept?
Yeah, it's going to be hard to say.
by
until we
everything
see
this
it.
movie is absolutely in the zeitgeist. Like it will get a nomination. This movie's not going.
Yeah, I feel
anywhere.
like I know T-Mac's not going to be crying over it, but
Also,
think-
we've seen the trajectory of horror films getting more and more.
They have been.
true.
They
true.
have been moving.
Weapons last year.
Mhm.
I think
But-
Toni Collette being robbed for Hereditary really started a snowball effect with it. So
Spitting.
I think Obsession is absolutely in the running for nomination
Awards,
Yes.
award nomination.
Probably a couple. Probably
Yeah.
a couple.
I think Caroline is going to be this year's rental family for me, where it doesn't get anything, and I'm going to be upset about it because I think that Obsession will get some nominations, and I think my number one movie that's of right now, and we get to that, I think that will get some stuff. And then we'll
My
see
number
the
one
rest
ain't
of the year.
getting shit.
Although
And
it
it's not
should.
getting a sequel.
No, it is. Stop.
Bro, you gotta
Stop
just get that in there, right?
No. But yeah, I'm. There's still a lot more to say about Obsession, but a lot of it is heavy spoilers. I know Forgone did spoil it, but just to go into detail, I do want to do an Obsession video on this channel at some point. So we'll definitely talk about it because
Can't help it,
you know,
bro.
once the Blu-ray comes out,
It's like, I don't know, even if people haven't gone and seen it, there's like no escaping like the memes.
Fair.
To be fair,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to, but
No, I don't blame. I don't blame. It's all good. It's all good.
Also, fucking get off your ass and go watch a movie.
That's true. Watch some film. But T-Mac, Austin, did you guys want to say
You
anything?
can
else
literally
about
go to
Obsession?
Walmart like tomorrow or something and pick it up.
It's your
No.
number one, T-Mac.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. It scared the shit out of me in like a great way, and I thought about it for like weeks after I saw it. Just, I mean, what an like incredible performance from her. So, yeah, I loved it.
I love the use of darkness in the film.
Yes. Oh, we didn't talk about her walking backwards. 'Cause that's
Well, that's what I was
Walking
saying
backwards.
before.
scary.
It's the
Walking
movement
backwards.
is a big thing
Yeah.
for me that makes it so.
Yeah, lighting, movement, like all.
Like I've
those-
never really had like moments in movies that have just like sent a shiver down my spine, but there's one scene after a party where they're sitting on the floor and she gets up and walks backwards very abruptly, but it's like the way she like moves her arms and like goes like the pace
Yeah.
at which she goes backwards, it's like fucking insane. Like
It's
I was
they
like
hit
so fucking
rewind.
freaked out.
You know what? I'm gonna
Yeah, it's
go
like they
watch
hit
it. Bye, guys.
rewind.
That's crazy. There's
Yeah,
also
and it's just if you read about some of the behind the scenes stuff where she's talked about she went to Curry Barker's house and just like practiced movement for like weeks
crazy.
to get all that down.
And
And it's so
the-
cool.
I love the makeup that is shown
Yeah.
behind the scenes when she's like the scene that Forgone was talking about earlier, like crazy.
To
I
make her
know,
look
and,
more obscure
Nikki
in the
were
dark.
casted
Yeah.
based off of their lack of romantic chemistry. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I did not know that. Wow.
He's
Makes
also
sense.
Curry Barker really liked how awkward and like just there was nothing there between the two. He's like, this will work.
he's also gay, like Bear, though, right? Isn't
He
he
is,
like gay?
yeah,
or
the
not?
actor.
is.
That might add to it.
That's probably part of
It might.
It might.
Who's to say?
To be honest, like that being my number one and the movie that we haven't talked about yet, that's my number two. They're kind of like they're one and two kind of for like opposite reasons, and I think on any day I could swap them.
Yes. My 1, 2, and
Like-
3 really can be swapped. There, like I said, all three of them are 10 out of 10s. For sure. But it's been so long we've been talking about Obsession. That was Forgone. That was yours. That was your 7?
Number 7.
What's your 7? T-Mac?
He said Toy Story, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mine was Toy Story
Right,
5.
and then yours is Obsession again, Austin, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So my number 6 was Project Hail Mary. So we talked about that. Forgone?
What's your number 7?
Oh, yeah, it's my 7. What am I saying? It's Disclosure Day. We talked about that.
Okay.
Nice.
What's
So
your
then
6?
we're on to 6 for me. 6 for me was Backrooms. We talked about that.
T-Mac?
All right, here we go. 6 is Girls Like Girls.
That is my
Oh.
number 4. That's my number 4.
Yeah.
I'm so pissed that this was out for fucking 2 days.
Yeah,
And-
it's not.
And I
It's
was at
not
the
your
lake.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I
It's not
really-
your
I really
fault.
I really struggled with this if I wanted to put this at 5 or 6. I felt like Project Hail Mary at 5 was right because again, I want to rewatch it. I thought it was excellent, but I feel like it's good. I feel like that was like a good middle spot movie. It could go up, it could go down. So it's like
I have this above Project Hail Mary. I have this at 4 and Project Hail Mary at 6.
Yeah. But so yeah, I'm sticking for now. Girls Like Girls 6. Yeah, I thought this movie was great. I like. I kind of want to say too much because I know Austin hasn't seen it, but like,
Again, unknown actors, excellent performance. I keep saying
yeah,
on this list.
Zach Braff's
Right.
in it.
Yep.
But I
Austin's face. Like, what?
He's like, what the fuck?
yeah, I like the way that this movie kind of portrays like, I guess certain feelings that you have when you're younger, you know,
Yeah.
and I said about this in
First
my
love.
letter, and I said about this in my letterbox review. It's like I always think about this. Like I think back to times when I was younger and I would get so upset by certain things, and then now I'm older and I think back and I'm like, why did I give a fuck about that? Like why?
Yeah.
Like why did that? But it's just funny when you think back of like certain relationships or things in your life are like so vital and important and like formative that at the time it's like everything to you, and then it's like you grow up a little bit and you could give like less of a fuck
And
anymore.
I don't know why that is. Because Austin, this doesn't even happen in the movie, but it's just like similar vibes. But something that I just don't really understand why a lot of kids are like this, including myself, is I remember being a kid and a girl literally telling me that she liked me and I also liked her. And I was like, she's like, who do you like? And I'm like, I don't know. Why?
Yeah.
Why would
Yeah.
I not say? She's literally telling me what I want to hear. Why am I? It doesn't make sense. I would.
God,
never
you're
do
Bear,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
You might be
Honestly,
Bear, bro.
literally, at the time when I was a kid, I'm like,
Bear, do you like me? No.
it's so stupid. But I don't know why kids do that. And like I said, that doesn't exactly happen in this movie, but it's similar vibes where
Yeah, it's just thinking back to when you're a kid, and it's
Yeah,
like,
and
not
it's
even
like
kid because
first-
they're like 17 or whatever in the movie, but it's like
right. They're like, but see, Andrew, dude, I didn't think that though. I was down. It was just
I was just
I don't know.
embarrassed. I was
Yeah,
embarrassed that I
but
had
it's
to
like,
cry.
you know,
exactly.
the way this movie kind of touches on like, you know, that what I just said and you know, mixed signals and things, but then you add on the top of like sexuality. It's just I thought it was very well done. And I've told Yuzu after I watched it, I was like, yeah, it's definitely one of the best movies this year. Just
Yeah,
very well
again-
written, very well acted, very sweet, also very important, you know.
That was something that, again, like Carolina, I was a little worried that I was gonna be like, "Fuck, I don't want to be the only one who's seen this."
No.
But
This is one
Luckily,
that
you guys have seen.
I really loved it.
I hope Austin gets to watch it soon.
Oh yeah. I mean, I almost bit the bullet on renting it, you know, for the $20 the other night, but I just know if I give it like a week, it'll go down.
I'm very happy that it's getting a Blu-ray release because I was talking to you about it.
I'll
Austin,
probably
for a
end
while.
up just buying it.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was very nervous that it wasn't going to get
'Cause
one, so I'm very.
I saw
happy
the
with it.
teaser like before something I was seeing. I was like, I am a mark for this.
Mhm.
I love summertime, like teen romance.
The music's really
movies.
good in it too. It is that summertime sort of vibe too of like
I do like.
Oh, I didn't-
hanging out with
main
friends and
soundtrack. Yeah, like
I
the main
didn't
song.
talk. I didn't talk about this with Toy Story, and I completely forgot. But I'll talk about it now. But if you look at my Spotify on, like, you know, the on repeat thing on Spotify, where it's saying what we're listening to recently, my top 3 right now is Eternia, which is the Masters Universe song that Brian May plays guitar on. It's amazing, love it. Then it's I Knew It, I Knew You, Taylor Swift, Toy Story,
Yeah.
and then it's Girls Like Girls by Haley Kiyoko, and those 3 are just on repeat constantly. I'm listening to them all the time, literally every day. Those 3 songs. I think I Knew It, I Knew You is one of Taylor Swift's best. I love that song so
yeah,
much.
it plays in the credits, but it's good.
Yeah.
It is good.
And Girls Like Girls, I love that. The director, for people who don't know, Girls Like Girls was a song by Haley Kiyoko. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And then she made a music video based on the song. It's one of those music videos, you know, like Thriller, where it's like a story. It's like a 5-minute music video, longer than the song itself. And then she made a book based on that music video. And now she made a movie based on that book. And she said next she would like to make a play based on the movie. So I hope she gets to do it because I've loved the movie. It makes me want to buy the book. I've watched the music video. I really like that. And like I said, I love the song. I think she's a first-time director, if I'm not mistaken. And like I said, she's a singer. She's been acting in a few things. So very nice to see her direct and do a good job. I hope she does other things. I don't know if she will because this was like a very personal thing for her. But I'd like to see her do something else as well. and the two main actors, again, I think one of them literally their first role, and the other one I think had one smaller role. But I thought they were excellent. They really portrayed all the emotions that I feel like we were meant to feel. My only big criticism with it, T-Mac kind of talked me out of even having a criticism, because I understand what T-Mac's point, but it's that the actual ending of the movie is after the credits, and I do not like movies like that. I'll be honest, this might be
I'm tired of after credits.
I was just about to say, this might be a hot take.
If it's
I
not
kind of
Marvel,
don't
bro,
like
I
after
don't
credit scenes.
get it
I
out of
wish...
here.
Because the problem is I don't mind staying. In fact, even when there's not after credit scenes,
I like listening to the
sitting there.
music.
Yeah, I like sitting there. But most people don't. So
People get up.
I hate that people miss it. Like, bro, when I just went to go see Backrooms, there was an extra.
Yeah, I'm glad that
15
you told me
minutes.
about like Sinners.
That's the
before I'd
actual.
seen
Oh
it.
my god, that's insane! If you walk
Cooper's
on a
crazy for that, bro. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
movie
that
just
is
keeps going.
crazy.
Movie decides to just keep fucking going.
Yeah, that Sinners might be the worst example of this. Like, I
and
hate
he
it so
put
much.
Buddy Guys there, bro. You got to
Yeah!
see Buddy Guy. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
over
real-
it. And unless it's throwaway Marvel, Easter egg or something.
Hercules or Harry Styles,
Yeah.
Thanos' brother or whatever.
Only thing I got to say about this.
Mahershala Ali as Blade.
Fuck.
Oh,
Only
you
time we'll
just-
see
you
him
just-
as Blade, bro.
You just sticking a knife in me, bro. This is
There's
probably
only
my
gonna be one
sorry-
Blade.
This is probably my sorry, baby. Like I liked it. I thought it was fine. But
What do you think was better?
probably this?
You're
Yeah,
killing
this
me.
is probably my sorry, baby.
Also,
of
you
the
haven't
year.
watched it. You might agree.
Like-
Yeah, me and
like
Austin were
it's-
the only ones that liked Sorry Baby.
No,
Like
I
it's-
liked it.
It's
Hey,
good.
bro, if you
but
don't
I
love
know.
something, T-Max says you hate it. I can't.
bro.
Sorry, Baby was
You hate women, bro.
one of the
Insane, especially for this stream. I can't.
Maybe when I rewatch this, maybe I'll have like a new appreciation. But
There's not enough action for you, bro. Just watch The
No.
Furious instead. I can't.
Once it finally gets going, I just got pissed off the whole time because I'm just so frustrated. And I guess that's
Sure.
you're supposed to feel that way.
And
Y'all
the
kept saying
guy.
it had quirky dialogue. Y'all just hate
Bro,
women.
Bro, I said Ava Victor and Sorry Baby could get some Oscar nominations, and Zoo and his fucking friend fucking laughed at me. They were like,
We did.
they thought I
How
was a
many
fucking
Oscar
idiot.
nominations did she
We
get?
were right, though.
Did she get one?
I think she got a Golden Globe nomination, right?
That ain't Oscars.
Yeah. I
That's
don't
not
know, man.
nothing.
Yeah, but Oscars is like pay to win.
That's why Rental Family didn't get anything.
Bro, I got this movie embarrassingly low after hearing you two talk about it, so we can just move on, bro.
No, what'd you put it at?
28.
Oh, that's low.
Yeah, bro.
I had it at
That's low.
4.
I
Oh,
love these
shit.
types of movies, like this kind of
Yeah.
vibe. Like I
Yeah.
vibe with stuff.
I feel like
this.
Austin is gonna love this movie.
Yeah, all
I know
three
I
of you are
will.
gonna love it, and I'm gonna be the one guy. Like, yeah, it's fine.
I also just thought the girls in it were just like excellent. Like, I thought they were so
Yes.
good.
Oh, there's a scene in the film where Coley, that's the lead's name,
Mhm.
she gets so frustrated, and I'm like, man, you're nailing that emotion. Like, I
Yeah.
love that. There again, just we talked.
I
about
still
this
love it. It
before.
takes place in like AIM internet days. Like I love
Yeah.
that kind
That
of
is
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
I gotta chuckle at that.
I love. When, a lot of times, Austin, I'm sure specifically you being a comic book fan, you probably see this all the time, especially on Instagram. But I always see things where people are like, "Oh, fan cast for the new DC movies, fan cast for this," and then people always say, "Oh, Zoo," or even in my personal life, like, "Oh, Michael, who do you want to see play this character?" I'm like, "Give me an unknown."
Yeah.
Like, I love seeing, like, on my top 10, half of the movies are unknown actors. I love that so much. It's so nice to see. We've talked about this so many times.
For
on
me,
the
it's
stream.
case by case.
Oh.
I'm way more strict about it with like Star Wars. I absolutely do not want celebrities in Star Wars. I want it to be your John Boyegas, your Daisy Ridleys. I want fresh faces.
It's funny because I feel like Oscar Isaac is like,
He was the
he's-
biggest star.
Yeah, and now he's way more famous than
Yeah.
he was in Star Wars.
Yeah,
So it's
when you really think
Like
about
Oscar
like,
Isaac was
2015,
like
he wasn't like
perfect,
that.
like, famous.
Adam Driver
for it.
too.
Yeah.
He's like pretty big now.
Yeah, I would argue. I feel like I don't want to say like Star Wars made them more famous, but like they definitely kind of did. Like they were famous,
Yeah.
but they weren't like
Yeah,
like they are
propelled
now.
him
Like
for sure.
Adam Driver's
after
work was like
Star Wars, they could take risks.
Yeah, Adam Driver's worked with like every prolific director working today for the most part. If you look at his filmography of like what he's been with and
Bro,
like what
when's
he's
he
been
working
in,
with Denis, bro?
I
Yeah,
saw
that's
somebody
true.
say that Adam Driver's villain in Star Wars is the most forgettable in the franchise.
Where it's like superheroes, like it's case by case. Because when they said Pedro Pascal was playing Mr. Fantastic, I was like,
Too bad you
hell
hated that
yeah,
movie.
that's perfect. What?
Too bad you hated that movie.
I didn't hate that movie. It just peaks.
That's crazy.
it's just what? What did you say?
It peaks.
Yeah, it does kind of peak in the middle.
Yeah, once
You're
once
right.
they get back from the
I still
the
like it, but
layer,
that's not a wrong
It's
That
like-
movie is like upwards, 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 and then there's
kinda
a
like-
moment where it just kind of.
you should have stopped at that moment.
Think about
Yeah.
just think about like I know David Cornsweet's only been in one and no, 2 movies if you count Supergirl. It's like I know he was in stuff before, but it's still relatively pretty new, you know?
David
Oh my
Cornsweet's
God.
perfect example. He
I-
was great at.
I can't believe that I didn't say this. This is so bad. Because we skipped Foregone did 2, so that's why I was distracted at the time. I just realized I didn't talk about my honorable mention. It was something I actually really wanted
Yeah.
to talk about. It was actually important because
I
the
don't
reason
think
why
it was.
the reason why what you just said, T Mac, brought up to me because I was gonna say, if you want to be real technical, my honorable mention is the Superman scenes in Supergirl.
Shut up.
Because he,
That doesn't count, bro.
David Cornsweet as Superman is like just perfect casting, and when he was on screen as Supergirl, he just lit up, and I loved it so much.
I
won't talk.
I find it
A
so
lot about
interesting.
that.
Endor dude's comment. People really, I feel like, don't like this Fantastic Four movie.
Yes, and
Oh,
I love it.
I don't
It's
get
one of
it.
my favorite MCU movies.
I thought it
Dis-
was. I agree with Austin. It definitely peaks in the middle, but I still thought it was good. Like
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Disappointing's hard.
Like it's not like a crazy fall off or anything. It's just like.
But that's not
half
even like a
perspective
hot
is like-
take from Endor dude. I feel like a lot of people aren't
Yeah,
I
really
wonder.
that jazzed
If, I
about
wonder
it.
if it's because people kind of had an idea of how they
What it
thought
would
it was
be.
going to end.
Yeah, that
and it
happens, I
just-
feel
and
like
it just didn't because for whatever reason Marvel chose not to do that.
Yeah, because I guess that was my kind of issue with it at the time too. I remember when I saw it, that's what I said. I
yeah,
kinda
you
was like,
hated it. I
didn't
waited a
hate
bit to go. Yeah, I waited a bit. And I was like, too bad T Mac hated it.
It's just because
No.
you know
You
you're kind
remember
of
that,
waiting.
bro?
I do.
It's just kind of trying to figure out how they're going to get to Doomsday and get involved, and they just never
Yeah.
do any of that at the end.
I always
so-
thought I thought it was good, but it didn't like end the way that I sort of expected or wanted it to. But it's not really like fair, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
Well-
especially if he's just a one-off villain. Get that shit out of here, bro.
Yeah.
What I wanted to say before we continue is, for me, the reason why I have this as honorable mention is because it technically came out in 2025, but I think it was very limited theatrical. I feel like for Americans, it was mostly seen in on when it came to Hulu this year. But for me, it's the voice of Hind Rajab, and I think that movie is so important. I think that, you know, for people who don't know, it's about a true story that happened in Palestine, and I think it's very important for people to watch. So I would highly recommend. You know, I already know a bunch of people have said that they're watching the replay of this. So when people get to this, I would highly recommend putting that on your list for sure. But that's something that I think is very important, and I just wanted to mention that. I felt like it's important to say, but I can't. The what were we at now? 6?
That was 6
Yeah,
for
I
me.
remember
Girls,
Girls
like
Girls.
girls.
Yeah. So Austin.
Yeah,
what
I'd
was
like
your
to see Voices. It was one of the only. It might have been the only foreign film nomination last year that I didn't get to see because
Yeah,
it just
it was
was
for me,
not
the only-
available.
It's on Hulu now, and I got the
Okay.
Blu-ray.
I did see that.
We're on 6. 6 for me
Yeah.
was Disclosure Day.
Okay. Number 5 for me was the drama.
Yeah, 6.
Fuck, I'm an idiot. So, I keep thinking I was number 1. 6 for me is Project Hail Mary.
Okay. All right, so we're at 5. All right, finally something new to talk about. Evil Dead Burn.
I knew this was going to be high for you.
Evil Dead Burn. It
Did you
is,
know?
I don't know what
Did
that
you know,
is.
Foregone? I didn't know. Austin has never seen a single Evil Dead. I didn't.
I
know
knew.
that.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about it. He blind.
Yeah, I
boxed
told it to
the
Tyler
story.
like in confidence because I knew he wouldn't like judge me or ridicule me.
I'm not.
No.
Bro, hold on. I didn't watch Evil Dead until last year.
Yeah, I watched them before.
Last year I
before
watched all of them.
Rise. and I haven't even
Yeah.
seen all of them. I still haven't seen. There's 2 I still need to watch.
I was like, Forgone, will you hold my hand and walk me through this series,
good.
please?
Yeah, bro. You know, if you haven't seen them, you should. It's the best horror franchise of all time. Not even close. Nothing is close.
T-Mac, have you?
I
That's
do like
that's
Saw.
crazy, bro.
I like Saw too.
Peak. T-Mac, have you seen this one yet?
No, I thought about when I saw the invite. I thought about doing a double feature, but then I saw Evil Dead Burn was like 2 hours long, and it wouldn't have started till like 10:25, and I was
It
just
is
like, I
a little
can't.
longer.
Yeah.
I got to see it a different day.
Yeah.
But you are going to see it in theaters.
Yeah, I think so.
I will say
I
I'm
would
not.
say you
I'm not
should.
criticizing.
Unless after Thursday, I just end up seeing the Odyssey like 5 more times, which is
I'm
a
not-
possibility.
I'm not criticizing Forgone for this because it's his list and it's fair. But I almost, when we went into the stream, I almost was going to tell Forgone to not put this on the list.
You
Technically,
can't like this movie, man.
No, not that.
This
I'm
is
saying-
one of my most anticipated films of the year.
Technically, Evil Dead Burn is a July film, so it's not the first half of the year.
Yeah, I know.
But we've seen it, like half of us anyway. So
Yeah, I definitely recommend
that's fine.
seeing it, T-Mag. Maybe give yourself a couple days to get over to like come down a little bit from the Odyssey before you.
maybe
go.
you should see it first.
There's no coming down, baby.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
no,
Maybe you should see it because maybe you should try
For
to
the
see it
rest of the
tomorrow.
year,
You're doing Odyssey Thursday,
Have you-
so maybe
have you
like
seen the
Sunday.
Odyssey?
Sunday's a good day to see.
I'm doing it.
Sunday-
I want to see the Odyssey at least 3 times. I want to see it in IMAX. I want to see it in Dolby, and then I want to see it 70 millimeter.
All right,
So-
so maybe go
because-
see Evil Dead Burn tomorrow.
I'm saying, yeah, maybe see Evil Dead tomorrow, bro. Honestly,
I don't know that I'm gonna have time to. I don't know.
I love this movie. There's a lot going on
Oh.
in this movie.
Actually, you continue. I don't want to interrupt.
Okay,
You already
yeah,
did.
Yeah, technically you already did. You might as well go now.
it's fine.
The Odyssey apparently at AMC is starting on its showtime, and there aren't going to be like pre-roll like credits and stuff.
My buddy
so-
texted me that
Really?
today, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I feel like I feel like I don't believe it because on the tickets it says expect trailers, but the fact that you're telling me this and another friend told me that, I'm like, maybe that's.
I
true.
show up like 20 minutes early, anyways. I just like to be. I like
Yeah.
Maria Menounos. I got to see my newbie. You know?
I'm
Well-
tired of that, bro.
I'm gonna get there early because I want to try to get the IMAX camera popcorn bucket.
You might as well just go now.
I wish.
I did
Wait outside.
hear. I don't know if this is true or not, but I did hear that IMAX cameras can only you can only do like 3 hours of footage, so he had to cut so much to get under 3 hours. Is that true?
Apparently that tweet was incorrect. I was
Okay.
reading. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know.
Because it is like 2 hours 52 minutes long.
Because Oppenheimer was like I think 3. I think it was like a couple minutes after 3, but maybe not. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Not a lot to say about this since you guys haven't seen it. I don't want to spoil it. Just me and Zoo, but incredible movie. This is definitely this is like the goriest for sure of the franchise. This is my favorite of the modern 3 Evil Dead movies.
That's so crazy.
And I don't think there's not a bad movie. There's not a bad.
You're right.
film in this
I
entire
will say-
franchise.
Forgone and I had a nice discussion about this. I do think that he's not wrong when he says this movie hasn't had, or this franchise doesn't have a bad entry. I think I agree. This is my personal least favorite, but it's still
Sure.
good. I would still
Yeah.
say this is a good movie. I think, I don't know. I feel like there's something. T-Mac and I must be like bewitched by Ellie from Evil
She's
Dead
great.
because
It's her
I
smile.
feel like all I hear online, everyone is saying Evil Dead Rise is not that good, and I'm just like,
They're
that
wrong.
might be my favorite Evil Dead. I don't know, I'm gonna be crazy. But...
Yeah, I loved
That-
it.
Evil Dead Rise is my least favorite of the new
you see, that's what I'm
ones,
saying. That's what
but
everyone says.
only because I haven't seen it as much as 2013. 2013, I've seen. I can't even count the amount of times I've seen 2013. So it's
Yeah,
just
it's one of the ones I haven't
automatically
seen.
elevated. But yeah, I think all of these movies are 5-star films. I love every one of them. Burn is incredible. It's something different. For the people who say there's no humor in this movie, they're fucking wrong. For the people who say it's too gory, they're fucking wrong. A woman gets raped by a tree in this franchise. I don't know
That's
what else to tell you.
insane. That's a
That is
random thing
true.
for you to say.
That is true. I kind of
it-
forgot about that.
That happens in this franchise. People are wrong.
I don't think Austin
uh,
wants to watch it anymore now.
Bruce Campbell is not coming back to this franchise. I don't know what to tell you. It's never happening.
Bro,
This
the
movie's a-
reason why you said the other day that was mean, bro. Do you remember what you said?
I didn't want it to be mean, but it's just fact, and it's going to be
That's
a very
crazy.
sad day when that happens.
I hope not.
I love this movie. People talk a lot about the ending. I don't think. I mean, it's not good. Like the thing that happens in the ending is not like great by any means, but it's also not bad.
The third act is the weakest for sure.
It
My-
definitely is. There's an
my
incredible
problem-
one shot scene in this movie that is.
Yes. Too bad it was in the
Incredible.
trailer.
That's the problem with trailers. If you haven't seen the trailer, you'll be thoroughly surprised.
Yeah.
Uh,
My big
I
problem.
love it.
My big problem with this movie is I didn't care much for the characters at all.
That's true. I mean,
And
that's
I
true.
do
They
like-
are the weakest characters.
I mean, Ash is an amazing character. Love Ash. And then I also really like the family in Evil Dead Rise. Evil Dead 2013, I like the characters less so than Rise, but I do like them.
I agree. I think the cast of characters is probably the weakest of the modern, but I think that's all made up for.
I think it's just weakest overall.
Sure. I think it's all made up for with the gore and
Sure.
all that. And
It
it seems like people have learned about the phrase French extremism this
Yeah.
week because
People-
that's the only
what-
thing people are.
It's a
this is
French actor. It's a French
Oh.
actress and a French
And a
director, and
director.
everyone's saying
Yeah.
that. I'm like, that's not really. I don't think you know what that means.
the central
This isn't
theme-
Martyrs.
No, the central theme that this movie focuses on, like family and something else, is like
Like
throughout.
Fast and Furious. Bro.
And I really like how they do it. It's like
The fuck did you say?
it's just
all about
family.
family.
Family is the theme, bro. Family and something else, and I like it. And I don't know. There's not a lot for me to say about this movie without spoiling it. So I love it. It's great. People are fried.
I'm very interested to see what Austin thinks. I mean, Austin, you do plan to go through the franchise at some point, right? Yeah, I'm
He's got the
interested-
first
Yes.
one, so he's
Yes.
gonna boot that bad boy up
Right.
eventually.
I'm interested to hear.
I
what
thought I'd be
Austin-
able to get caught up before the new one, but that's not going to happen.
It's
It's all right, bro.
maybe you can get caught up before next year. Wrath's coming.
Wrath comes
Wrath
out
of the
next year.
Titans.
Yes.
Yeah,
Evil
yeah,
Dead
they're
Wrath.
making that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And
Well,
Sam Raimi's doing that one.
Oh, that's
I-
exciting.
I'm interested to
Send
hear what
health
you
did
think.
well then.
Bro,
Maybe.
I love that T-Mac was talking about how when he met Sam Raimi that he was like, please watch Send Help. I love that. Send Help is big.
Yeah, he asked me what I felt about it. I told him me and my dad really liked it, but my mom was with me. We were at a convention.
I would
And
have
my mo-
hated that if I met him and he asked me. I would have been like, "It's good."
I mean, I did like Send Out, but he was like, my mom was like, yeah, my husband was watching it. And it was like, it seemed really scary. I didn't really want to watch it. And he was like, oh, you got to. He was like, it's not scary. It's not scary. Like, which is so funny. Like that he was telling my mom that.
Yeah. Fuck the haters and losers. Evil Dead.
I
Burn.
will
No, I had
say,
a good time.
Austin.
You
I
should
think-
have invited Sam Raimi to watch this.
Yeah. You should have
I
told
wish
him
I
it
could. I
was.
wish I could have watched the. Oh, you
I
mean
should
the
have asked him
stream.
if he. It's interesting. He was at a convention like the weekend that this movie was.
Should
coming.
have
I know
asked
he's just
him
a
if he could-
I know he's just a
if he-
producer on it, but you know,
You
it's his
know who else is-
franchise.
Fucking
Yeah,
Lee
you should-
Cronin is a producer on this as well.
Whoa.
You should have asked him
He's
if
making
he
moves.
if he wanted to be on stream, bro. We could have had him on.
We could have. I don't think he. I think Sam Raimi's a little too big. I think he's a little too big for us.
Then
He wants to talk about Evil Dead, bro. He's never talked about it before.
I will say, Austin, we could before we move on. The last thing I want to say about this is, I think you will enjoy this more than Terrifier, the franchise. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
better- it's better than
I'm
Terrifier.
absolutely
Oh,
sure of that too.
1,000%.
Yeah,
so,
it's better.
final thing. Somebody said this is worse than Terrifier. I don't think you've seen Terrifier. You have no clue what you're talking about.
My favorite thing, I told Forgon this before we started the stream. I read a tweet last night or something where someone was like, it's unfortunate that my two most anticipated movies of the year, Disclosure Day and Evil Dead Burn, were so awful. And I was like,
Hit
that's
the
the
fo-
anti-Forgon.
This movie's so mean. Fuck you. Legitimately. Fuck
I will
you.
say, I've seen a lot
It's
of
supposed to
discussion.
be.
I've seen a lot of discussion about people saying that animal violence in horror movies, like there's animal violence in this one, is very bad, and I'm like, It's fine, bro. Like, just move on. But we
It's a
say that,
movie.
but then again, Austin just said, and then T Max and his friend both didn't like the cat violence in
Yeah.
session. So
I
it's
mean,
like,
it
don't know.
is what it is.
I mean,
Like,
I don't.
if you-
Look, I mean, to be fair, I don't like animal violence in movies either. I'm mature enough to understand it's a fucking movie.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't think their intent is for us to fucking like
right,
it.
Yeah.
right. But I'm saying when
I'm not happy
people-
that an animal was
Like I
getting
didn't
killed.
Of course.
leave Obsession.
I've
I'm
been
Right.
saying,
dogs
like,
my whole life, and I have a
that
cat
was the
as well.
closest
So
I felt that like I don't want to like be watching
Right.
this anymore.
yeah, look, there's a cat right there in the corner right there.
It's supposed to make you uncomfortable, bro. If you watch a movie and an animal dies, you're like, fuck
Bro,
yeah.
this is the
It's like,
problem,
I get it. My
Forgon.
mom went and saw Titanic like shortly after I was born, and they left that movie because of the dead baby in that movie. I was like, I get it. I
that
get it
one,
now.
That's
I
think
understandable.
I think one dead baby was the least of that situation's problem.
The problem, I think, I hate to say it, but I think this is why fucking Forgon's favorite boy, Craig Mazin, didn't want to kill dogs in The Last of Us season
He's
2
wrong.
because people get very upset. He's kind of right though.
I mean, he's
think
right,
it's dumb that people get
Okay, but it's
upset.
different. In The Last of Us Part 2, when I'm playing Ellie, I'm killing those damn dogs. Fuck those
Yeah.
dogs.
What if
You
they
gotta-
were cats, bro? Would you be doing that?
No.
What if they were big cats? What if they were big cats?
Again, I think a couple of dead animals were the least of season 2's problem.
Yeah.
Of
Craig
course.
is the main
It
problem.
would have been the least of season 2's problems. Is what I'm saying.
What if he put sheep instead? Then it would be peak.
It seems like
mean-
it seems like he did. Is that on your list?
No, this is not my list.
Where is it at, bro?
After begging us to watch it, it's not even on your top 10. Get
Bro,
out of here.
Forgon liked it too. It's not just me.
My dad watched it the other day. I caught him I woke up like in the morning and was making breakfast and he was
You
watching.
caught
it.
him watching it like it's porn or something.
Hugh Jackman's best performance?
He was watching it
I
early in the morning.
mean, this year?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Prisoners.
No,
It's
yeah.
not. It's
obviously.
not. Yeah. Logan,
Prestige?
Prisoners,
Prestige.
Yeah, Prestige.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman isn't
Big
even in
Strowman.
this. He's not even in Sheep to Texas very long. He's just there when he
Australia?
dies.
Flushed Away.
I forgot he was in that. Holy shit. That's crazy.
X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Based.
Okay, now you're being silly.
That movie's fun. I like that.
It
movie.
is
It's
fun.
terrible. It's terrible, but it's
It's a
awesome.
bad movie, but it's fun.
Yeah.
You're spitting. All right, what are we at?
That was
6,
5.
5?
I'm sorry, that was 5. Yeah.
T-Mac, what's your 5?
5 is Project Hail Mary.
Mm.
What's your
5 is Carolina, Caroline.
So my 5 is the drama, like I said. 4 for you.
All right, something new to talk about. Number 4 for me. I love boosters.
Hell yeah!
It's my number 2.
This was again another one of those few that was right outside my list.
This was number 3 for me until this weekend. Yeah, man, I love boosters. Incredible. I love Boots, bro. Boots is crazy. I wanted to see this in theater so fucking bad I couldn't. It kills me.
Yeah,
I know
what a shame.
y'all heard me talk about it every day. Pretty much, I feel like just fucking. I wish I could see this
Bro,
in theaters.
I found
That's why I didn't talk about it. I was like, I don't want to rub it in.
it so it was so
It was
insane to me.
awesome. It was so
it's
good.
incredible. It's incredible.
All
I
of you
just
guys,
love how uniquely himself he is.
Every sense.
2
of the word.
movies, and I feel like he's already found his style, his voice.
Colorful,
He has
insane.
a way with actors that they completely get what he's going for, even if I don't completely get it. But the jokes in the movie are so unique.
Perfect.
Like, I don't even know how he comes up with this shit.
I don't either.
there was a
either.
specific moment. I'm sure you know. Mike Theater was like, "What? What was that?" Like,
Oh, there's a few of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was waiting for that moment because I'm like, something's crazy's got to happen in here, and there it was, and I was like,
yeah.
would have never would have guessed. That.
I also,
not in
I
a million
just,
years would I.
I know it's. I don't even know if this is right to say. Maybe he is because a lot of people love him, but I feel like Lakeith Stanfield is just underrated at this point. Like I
is.
love him so
Oh,
much. He's
yeah.
so.
It's weird because he's in a
actually
lot.
Such a good actor.
He's
I
in
know,
a
it's
lot,
weird.
but like,
But he's in like small roles. Like he was just in
Yeah.
Roofman. When I just
Yeah.
saw that, that's a
he
small
needs to,
role.
he needs to be in more.
He doesn't have like a leading man role yet.
I guess
outside-
Judas and the Black
Bond.
Messiah was his biggest role.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
What
movie.
I found interesting about this, in preparation to watch this, I watched, fuck, I'm drawing a blank. What's the name
Sorry
of
to
the movie?
bother you.
Yeah, sorry to bother you.
Mm.
In preparation for this, and I loved that. I think I loved that a little bit more than this, but I think that they're still very close. For me, but I had not seen his film before this, so I watched this right before, and then I think it was the night before I watched this, but I enjoyed both films very much. But you guys had all seen Sorry to Bother You years ago, so this was like
I've been
he's
waiting.
finally making
Oh.
yeah exactly.
I've been waiting.
It's like he's finally made another movie, so that's really cool. I know you guys really enjoyed it. T-Mac, I know you didn't enjoy it as
The
much.
soundtrack is
Impeccable.
so
Tune-
good.
That was a big surprise. I didn't know that the Tune Yards did the music for this movie, which is fucking crazy. If y'all don't know who the Tune Yards are, you should just look up. They're absurd. They're awesome, but they're fucking crazy. So it made a lot of sense when the music started, and then I saw that in the credits. I was like, oh my god, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Yeah. This.
What? Why do you think, T-Mac, this one didn't land as hard for you as Sorry to Bother You did?
I don't know. I guess I hate workers' rights. No, I'm kidding.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
You hate women. That's what it is.
I don't know.
Keeps going, bro.
I really don't know. I don't even have an answer for you. It didn't like, because I love Sorry to Bother You, like love it, but I don't know. I was just sitting there and I was like, I just feel like a lot of the humor in this is just not like, something about this movie is just not landing with me, and I don't know what it is. I probably need to rewatch it, to be completely honest.
Will Poulter cracked me up.
Because I feel like it's a movie that I should like, but for some reason I kind of just thought it was okay. I think in my Letterboxd review I even said I think this is good. I just didn't really care for it. Like it just didn't really resonate fully with me. I don't know.
Bro, that music.
Even with Isa Gonzalez, bro.
I would
She-
die for her. That is
she
a
needed
fact.
a bit. My
Even
only
even with the
criticism-
strange eyebrows in the movie, I would still die for her.
bro, the nose thing. My only criticism: she needed a bigger role, bro. She should have been fucking.
She had a
Poulter
nice.
up
I get
there.
it. End credit sequence.
I didn't see it. I didn't know.
I know. She's crazy.
Yeah, I just love this movie. I love it so much. I think
Whatever. World
I love
that he
mixed
lives
media
I wanna live
in film too. That's I think one of the reasons I love Backroom so much. So like blending in like stop motion and miniatures and all the different like scale things that they were playing with and practical effects and how they did some of the like crazy in-camera tricks with like the sets and swapping out different sets and like the long coat racks, like all the behind the scenes stuff I've seen on this movie is just absolutely outstanding.
How about Don Cheadle, bro?
Dude,
know.
Insane.
I
I remember
know.
seeing his
Insane.
credit in the opening. I forgot he was in it, and when they're playing the credits at the end, I was like, "Oh my, that was him!"
Don-
Yeah, it was crazy.
You don't realize who he is.
I thought that's why I liked this movie a lot. I think all the cast did such a great job.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, especially Keke Palmer, like she's awesome.
it was crazy.
but-
Like, what's her name? Taylor Page. I had just finished watching it. Welcome to Derry, and she's one of the lead actors in that show.
Okay.
And I was like, "Whoa, holy shit, you're in this too!"
I don't know if I've ever seen her in anything else.
I've seen her in a couple things.
She's the what's it called? If you've ever listened to the Kendrick album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, the song "We Cry Together," she's the girl that he's like arguing with.
Yeah, that's his wife or whatever. Supposed to be his wife.
And
Yeah,
then-
like the girl, like she's playing the girl that he's like in like a yelling match with or whatever in that song.
The song
that's-
is
that's what-
fucking crazy.
That's what I knew her from.
Yeah, that song's fucking crazy, bro.
Something that was very like important for me personally.
Did you like
Um,
seeing Janna from Rise of Skywalker?
So
He
that's what I
did.
was about.
Zubo
No,
hates her. Zubo
I
hates
did.
her.
I
He
did.
watches Sorry Baby. He's like, I hate
No.
this shit.
That's what I was just about to say. As T-Mac just said, for some reason, Naomi Aki's just hasn't landed with me. I think she's a good actor, but her performances just haven't landed with me. Finally, in a movie, I'm like, it lands. This was the first movie I've seen with her where I actually really liked her performance. You know,
I've always liked her.
have
I like
problem-
Jana. I don't like the Rise of Skywalker, but I like Janna.
Yeah,
I have the Janna action figure.
I do have the Janna action
Me too.
figure. I'm not a big fan of her
Baker.
in that.
I like her in Mickey 17. I
Yeah, I was about to say I'm not a
this.
fan of her in Mickey 17 or
Damn,
Sorry Baby
you-
was my least favorite with her.
That's crazy.
She
Bro.
might be the best part of that entire fucking.
I need to
movie.
see Blink twice. I know she's in that one too.
I know
She's gonna be
Yeah.
in Clayface.
I wanted to see that.
she's also in that Whitney Houston. She's, you know,
Oh,
Well, that's not supposed to be good. That movie.
yes, I know.
But
really
she's-
bad.
yeah.
But
Keke
she's Whitney
Palmer
Houston,
was excellent. The costumes in this movie were
Incredible.
so fucking
The colors.
cool.
Yeah, the
I love
color,
when it
the
was
color
switch-
stuff is
yes,
awesome.
when it was switching with all the colors. I loved that.
The music in the retail store, turning it up and down, bro. That shit
That's-
fried me. That fried
Yeah,
me.
like
This is something.
I don't even remember like what the term was that they used for like their donut machine.
Oh, God.
But when they like reverse time on her character to her inception,
Incredible.
that was probably my biggest laugh of the
Yeah, that
movie.
was funny.
Yeah.
This is something that
Completely-
I think a lot of people, when they talk to me, they say, "Oh, Michael, you don't like comedies. That's your problem." A movie like this and a couple others on my list, this is where I'm like, I do love comedies when they're done right and when they're actually funny, because this movie actually made me laugh. And
and it like operates in its own like bubble, you know.
Yep.
Right.
All the jokes are from its ideas and plot. Like it's not just like
There's nothing else like it.
yeah.
yeah, there's some people who don't really.
What are they? $100,000 suits?
And, I didn't know where that was going, and then when you finally get, I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
never would have thought of that.
It was. That's what I'm saying. That's just like wild, like out that I never would have guessed. But also, the way that her relationship worked throughout the whole movie with both Naomi Aki, but also Demi Moore, I thought was really nice. And also, Demi Moore is like having a comeback. Love it. Like she's in so many things. There. She's
Mhm.
great. Having a lot of fun with
Nice.
her. But I think that this is the type of movie where I wouldn't necessarily recommend to everyone because it is weird. But for me, the weirdness lands in a very satisfying way.
I agree.
I don't even think it's that weird. Like it's just Boots Riley, man.
He does
Yeah.
some weird shit, bro.
His style
Last
is
movie's
so
about
unique.
horse people.
He's gonna spoil that for people, bro. Come on.
Oh, he's been out like a decade. That's on you.
I hope you have a great day.
I hope you have a great week. Yeah, I liked
Uh,
Poppy Liu's character too.
Yeah, she
She showed up in this movie like a fucking firecracker and absolutely just kills it.
Yeah. It's kind of a shame because I've heard some people don't like Kiki Palmer, and I don't really know why.
I love her.
I mean, I loved her in Nope as well.
Yeah, I love Keke
Like,
Palmer.
Yeah.
I don't really know. But
There was a
she's great.
obviously Love Island was just airing. There was a girl, maybe she gets in a fight. She goes, one of the first girls, she goes, "You just got here. I don't know who you are." And then the second girl, she replies, "I'm TT." And Kiki Palmer parried it, and she goes, "I'm Kiki. You're a little girl." I was like, that's great. I just love her. She's so funny. I love
she's
her
very
relationship with Sean Evans too. I don't know if you watch Hot Ones. Never mind. We're getting derailed.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know.
They're cute. Yeah, I just love Kiki Palmer. She's excellent in this.
I know
I need him to do more stuff. I'm begging
can't-
him.
it
for
can't
I mean,
take
he's
it,
2 for
can't
2 for
take-
me now.
yeah.
So
It can't.
He's
take
another
45
one
years.
that is like obsessed with like cameras and like the technicalities of film. Like he's like, oh, and the close-ups, like you
But this
usually
is-
have to film it like this, but like I wanted to like we have this big beautiful set, so I'm filming it with like a wider angle, so that way I can get as much in there. I'm like,
this
dude,
is
what are you
a
talking
slight.
about?
This is a slight spoiler, but not really plot spoiler. But the sideways building
I know.
and Demi Moore not like
Yeah.
Being
reacting.
phased?
to
Yeah,
it.
Well,
like
being
I love
That's
it.
like
It was
that's
so
some Boots
good.
Riley like anti like elite capitalism commentary.
Yeah, bro's
you know?
based. I mean,
Like what is that? Los Angeles is like a city that's sinking in time. So okay, we're gonna have the richest person in this world in a literal sinking building.
Right.
Okay, brilliant.
I love it. It's again very just like I was saying with Caroline. Like I'm sure part of the love is also from like my based politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
very leftist,
Yeah.
bro.
All right. That was 6.
That was 4 for me.
4. Also, what was it for you? 2, you said?
Yeah, number 2.
2. All right. So we're on 4 for T-Mac, right?
Correct.
4 was Disclosure Day.
Excellent.
Yours?
4
We
for
did your
me.
4, right?
What?
I said we did your 4, right?
My
What
4
was
is Hokum.
Oh no, we didn't. Okay, yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah, Indoor Dude. Hell yeah.
100%.
Hokum was awesome. That movie was scary and spooky, and I was having a great time because I wasn't having a great time. I was thoroughly spooked the whole time.
I definitely want to give it a rewatch because I'll let you talk about it since you're the one who has it on your list. But my criticism of you saying something that you really liked, I think that'll make me view it in a different light when I watch. Because when I watch it, I was like, it's kind of trying to do like 3 things at once, and I wish it narrowed its view. But when I talked to Austin about this, he was like, "Oh, I love that though."
Yeah,
So-
it's absolutely a mixed bag of like different genres. You know, you got a little bit of mystery in there, obviously horror. There's some character stuff there. There's a little bit monster movie in there. It's doing a lot of different things, but I never felt overwhelmed by all the things that it was bringing to the table. I felt like it very seamlessly kind of went through each and every one of them. I'll keep it short and sweet because I really liked it and I want more people to go see it. It came out like right before the Obsession boom.
I'm betting them Backrooms.
Yeah, so
Unfortunate.
it got kind of lost in the conversation, and I think it's really good. And I think more people would really, really like it.
Yeah,
if
for sure.
they just
If-
even knew it existed.
For people who liked Backrooms and Obsession, I feel like horror's been great for a long time now. So I think people definitely should go see it. It's just
Adam Scott's in it. I love Adam
yes,
Scott.
he's amazing.
Um,
I love how he's
he's-
unlikable
yes.
protagonist. I love
and
that.
he's not even redeemable. Like he's
Yeah.
just a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, just
He's
an
a
asshole.
terrible guy.
Something that I really liked as well is that I liked.
And it's like possession a little bit, and like there's a little bit of everything. Like it's such a layered little movie, but it's not like layered in like a way that it's like complicated. It's
very
just-
easy to
follow
track
along
where it's going
and-
and
I like-
follow, and it's just good.
I like when there's something or someone who they're so good that even like their worst thing is not bad. Like we talked about this with Nolan, where I don't think he has a bad film.
The Dark
so
Knight
even-
Rises.
I can't-
Correct.
Even though
Sorry.
I think Following is his worst film, it's not a bad film. I feel this about Tarantino, Nolan.
Oh no, actually,
You
his
know,
worst
Paul
film is
Thomas
probably
Anderson.
Memento.
All right, good night. Okay.
Not correct.
But that's the way I feel with Damian McCarthy. I actually feel that Damian McCarthy, for me, has gotten worse as he went on. But I actually think he's gotten better, like, filmmaking wise. It's just that I subjectively like them less because I prefer Caveat to Oddity, and I prefer Oddity to Hokum. But I feel like Hokum is probably the best film, and Oddity is better.
Dude,
than Caveat.
Hokum starts and it's spooky off the bat
Mhm.
because he's at home writing and there's just little
Shit
things.
happening. Yeah.
Yeah,
there's-
it immediately sets you on edge.
I like how I don't want to say what it is or what even happens, but there are aspects of what's his name? Ohm, right? That's the character's name. There's aspects of Ohm where like we were saying before how he's kind of like a shitty person, but then you kind of understand why.
Mhm.
And it doesn't totally redeem him. Maybe it does some people, but
It's just
It's
it makes
like
it
to
easier to like
understand.
empathize.
I really like what they do with the like children's weird children's show that like he watches or whatever. I love the imagery
Yeah.
in that is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane.
yeah, for sure.
I saw something. I saw when I saw that, I was like, "Yeah, I'm fucking locked for this shit."
Yeah, because that
Right-
being
right
like
up
in the
my
mask
alley.
was like the ending thing in the trailer, and I remember being like, "Holy shit!" And it's like it's
Yeah.
pretty creepy in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
It was another one that I went in blind, so I hadn't seen anything. So it was quite the
Yeah, I
ride.
Have you
didn't. I didn't
seen-
want to watch the trailer either.
Have you all seen Damien McCarthy's other 2 films?
No,
Mm-mm.
No,
Really? I'm the only one. Wow, I didn't
I haven't
expect.
seen. 'Em.
I've heard
I
of them.
feel like
I
Oddities
know what
one
they
that
are.
I've like circled like a million times, but I gotta watch it. I
I
remember like the trailer came out and I heard Adam Scott like horror film. And I was like, that
Yeah,
interesting.
that's what attracts you to it. Yeah, for sure. I would definitely recommend. I didn't know that none of you guys have seen them. I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, I know that you and like I think Nate and Justin have like glazed them. So
Jabroni.
Jabroni.
Yeah, yeah. This was this was in my top 10, but it's been moved down. So
And this is one I pre-ordered. I'm excited to give this a rewatch because I, full transparency for people who don't know, everyone on stream knows, but I unfortunately was tired watching both Hokum and Backrooms. It was 2 different days, not the same day, and I feel like that kind of robbed a little bit of the experience. But who knows? Because then like I said, I went back to watch Backrooms, and I was like, I liked it more, but still, my overall take was the same. So I wonder what I'll think. I'm excited to rewatch when Hokum comes out on physical media. But
I was like, did I pre-order that? I went through my orders just now, and I was like, I don't remember pre-ordering that, and it's like $40-something right now, and I went, oh
Yeah.
crap!
I'm
I
expecting
did
Amazon to
pre-order
drop it. Yeah, Amazon will drop that.
I
There's
got
no
it
way
locked
it's
for
staying.
30, so we're good.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like I didn't know that came. Oh, I'm buying shit in my sleep, bro.
Yeah. And that was 4 for you or 3?
Yeah, something like that. I think it was 4.
4. Okay, so my 4 was Girls Like Girls.
okay. So back over to number 3, and saw this on Sunday. Number 3 for me is The Invite.
I've been waiting to talk about it, bro.
I've
been waiting.
Oh,
The
boy.
Invite-
Number 2. It's number 2.
The
for me.
Invite is number 1 for me.
Oh, brother.
Yeah,
we
I-
can't glaze it. I don't want to glaze it too much because
Yeah,
I
we
don't want
can't.
to. I don't want to set Tangy up. But
You know what I was
boy,
saying?
howdy.
You know what I was saying before? How it's like I could swap my 1 and 2 for similar but opposite reasons. It's like
Yeah.
Obsession really fucking scared me. This movie really made me like belly laugh.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It's the
So-
funniest movie I've seen in a long time. It was so.
Se-
Olivia
Seth
Wilde just has the
Rogen.
sauce, bro.
Olivia Wilde. Edward
Tomorrow-
Norton.
She's funny.
is-
She's really funny in this movie. It's funny because like I when you look at a cast like Edward Norton and you look at someone like Seth
And he
Rogen,
was amazing.
it's like obviously like you expect them to be funny, but she like Olivia Wilde is really funny in this movie, and what she does with like her facial expressions and playing someone that's so like anxious, it like
Yeah.
it's good stuff. It's really
I-
good stuff.
She is my favorite performance of from an actress this year, and she probably will stay that way. And I'm starting it now. Give her the Oscar, bro.
Hell yeah.
Give her
I'm
the
so
Oscar.
glad. I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. T-Mac, obviously can't say it on stream, but I definitely want to talk to you about spoilers later. Because there are certain things in the film that I really like where they go. And the movie has a few twists and turns. I don't really want to say twist. I wouldn't say a twist, but it's like it goes in a direction that maybe you wouldn't expect a few times. And I really like that. Like I said, funniest movie of the year for me, funniest in a long time. And this is the movie that I will show people when they say, Michael, you don't like comedies.
I'm like,
Yes, I do. When they're good. I just don't like slop comedies. But this is a remake for people who don't know. It's a remake of a 2020 Spanish film called The People Upstairs. I will be watching that tomorrow. So I'm interested to compare. What typically I will see the remake first. The original first. But what changed my mind about this one is that The People Upstairs, while critically acclaimed, people still said that this one, The Invite, was better. And a lot of it is very American humor. So I'm very interested to see how the Spanish one compares. I'm also plan to watch the Korean remake of last year, 2025. So this was the second remake of this film. Actually, it might have been a couple more too, but those are like the big three. It's like the original Spanish film, the Korean remake, and now the American remake. So this is clearly a story that has worked. But I want to see how much of this movie is Olivia Wilde. I'm sure a lot. She's the director. She worked on the whole production. She's the actor. I don't know if you guys know she wasn't supposed to act in this. That was really cool. And do you guys know who wrote this movie?
Yeah, Rashida Jones.
Yeah, I was like, damn, she's great. She did a great job. But
she was a writer on Toy Story 4 back in the day as well.
Really, I didn't know that. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's been a writer on a couple things.
I know that there's a few aspects of this movie that is improv as well. I don't know if you guys know, but I won't spoil it.
I mean, you could tell. I feel.
I didn't know that, but I did feel like there were moments where they're just kind of going.
I won't say specifically, but there's like some big moments with Edward Norton, which was like his thing. And
it reminds me a lot of The Studio, which
that's what I was going to say. I was going to say a lot of people love The Studio. I haven't seen it, but for me personally, I think this was Seth Rogen's best role I've seen him in.
You haven't seen Invincible.
I mean, that's true.
Fablemans, bro. You gotta watch Fablemans. He's good in that too.
I haven't seen that either.
This probably is his best film role in quite some time. Although he's very good in Fablemans, I think this passes for me. TV show.
I'd probably agree.
Yeah,
his voice work for Alan is.
His voice work is incredible. He's incredible. Like I said,
how about Pumbaa, bro?
I mean, I love Miss Pumbaa, but it's just like, come on.
Austin's like, no. Yeah, but I just
John Oliver as Zazu.
Yeah, peak.
No, I don't like it. I don't like that one.
I love it. It's so fitting.
Gambino as Simba. I'll take it, bro.
Yeah. Nah, Austin's like, fuck this. But I'm so interested to see what you think, Austin, when you watch this. I just hope. I mean, you already.
I'll probably see it like this weekend or the next. So.
It's just.
Well, I should probably see it tomorrow, honestly.
Do it before the Odyssey consumes everything, bro.
I just hope because, I mean, all three of us have it in our top 5. I think did we all have it in our top 3?
Top 3.
I mean,
yeah, we all have it in our top 3. So.
Because, like...
I'm going to hate it.
This could swap with Obsession and be my one. Like, on any day. Honestly, that's what I'm saying. It's like Obsession scared the shit out of me. This made me laugh like a fool. So it's like, it's like
but see, this is the thing.
But I feel weird like a movie I watched yesterday being like, oh, it's number 1. Like I feel like I need to like as the year goes on see how I'm feeling.
When I walked out of it, I was like, I think this beats Obsession. Does it beat Caroline? And then I thought about it more, and I'm like, for me, it does.
Tangy, this was a good gauge for you, bro. I saw it was me and 2 other people, 2 girls. They walked out 20 minutes in of the film.
Really?
So I had the rest of the theater by myself.
My theater was like pretty crowded, and like everyone was laughing.
Exactly, my theater, everyone was laughing. I loved it. That's why I like seeing movies in theater.
Laugh loud. I got to be like
because you were alone.
Because I'm belly laughing.
I love.
Bro was howling.
Myself.
I was howling, bro. I was spread out, feet on the rails, and things would happen. I'd just be like, oh.
It was like Santa. Not
even kidding.
I'm so glad I saw this in theaters because I wasn't going to. I was like, I want to see the remake first. So why do I keep saying that? I want to see the original first. And then I was like, I've heard this is excellent. I've heard it's even better than the original. I'll see the best one first. And I'm so glad that I did.
I was gonna see that. I think Olivia Wilde's a great director.
I haven't seen Don't Worry, Darling.
I loved Booksmart. I know Don't Worry, Darling, everybody hates it. I liked it. The movie has problems, but I thought it was at least like directed very well. And I thought like the performances were good in it. The story is kind of just like where it goes is like a little strange. But I liked it. I think it was like a well-made movie. So it's like for me as far as like her like directing and like making stuff, I think she's clearly very talented and very good.
Harry Styles spit?
Did he spit on Chris Pine?
He might.
He might have.
Controversies of that movie are crazy.
They were.
But something I really liked about this movie, Austin, I've talked to you about this before. I've talked about everyone about this. I love single location movies. That's like my jam.
Kind of why I
love
like
that.
Evil Dead Rise, to be honest.
Sure.
Kind of.
But you hate Bone Temple.
I can't.
I don't hate Bone Temple. I like Bone Temple a lot.
Single
only
location.
2 of us are going to glaze that movie.
Nah, you're fine. Single location movies are excellent if done well. It's hard to pull off. If you can pull it off, it's great. And the apartment in this movie is a character. I love it. I love the apartment. It's so important, like, to the set. Like, I love the set design of this film. And all 4 of them killed it. I mean, it's not really surprising because you have
Edward Norton, bro. I wasn't
He's
expecting
amazing.
Edward Norton.
Yeah,
You
they
have-
just really commit to the premise. That's why this movie's so good.
You have Olivia
wasn't
Wilde, Seth
expecting
Rogen,
it.
Penelope Cruz, and Edward Norton. Also, correct me if I'm wrong. I think those are the only 4 actors in this movie.
It's only 4
I don't
you
even think there's a
see,
cameo
yeah.
or anything, like a little small scene around.
It's just them 4.
So that all 4 of them just excellent, 4 fantastic performances. That's what brings it over to the edge to me for number 1. But I want to own this movie so bad. I want to see it again. And the cool
This will
thing
probably
is-
be one that gets like a nice A24
Yes.
release.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they got to get on it, bro.
Yeah, what I'm also excited about is I don't know if you guys have seen the trailers for Greg Araki's new film. I hope that's how you pronounce his name. I Want Your Sex with Cooper Hoffman as well.
Yeah, I don't know about that movie.
Wow. See, Greg Araki's
I think it
a
looks
great
funny,
director.
I
He's
think
a
it
great
looks funny,
director, and I love Olivia Wilde, so that got pretty good reviews, bro. Too.
I was looking through his filmography yesterday, and I was like, I don't think I know a single one of these movies. And he's been a director for like 30 years.
Yeah. But
And I was like, how do I not know like any of these movies?
that, like I said, I mean, he hasn't directed in a while, so it's nice to see him come back, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. That'll be something I'll probably see that the same day that I see One Night Only. So they come out the same day, I think, or maybe the week before.
God help you.
Yeah, I think Ice Cream Man comes out that day too. Eli Roth's movie. So,
You're not seeing that.
I'm seeing that. It's gonna be terrible. I'm seeing that for sure.
Well, don't watch that slop. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I just, it's so nice and refreshing to see something, just really funny, actually funny. And now that my list is done now, we've discussed every movie on my list.
Same.
Something that I want to talk about real quick is my top 5 is The Invite, Carolina Caroline, Obsession, Girls Like Girls, and The Drama. I did not realize this until I was preparing my top 10 for the stream. All 5 of those have something in common. You guys know what it is?
Say it again. Say your movie.
Female lead.
I mean, yeah, technically, but I didn't even realize that. But you're right, yeah. But that's not what I was going for. The Invite, Carolina Caroline, Obsession, Girls Like Girls, and The Drama. They all have something in common, which I think is pretty important.
I don't know.
They're all about unhealthy relationships.
Mm.
And I really, really like how the dynamics for all 5 of them are so interesting because some of them have happy endings. Some of them have really unhappy endings. Some of them are ambiguous. So I love, like, we didn't talk about, obviously we don't want to talk about spoilers, but the ending of The Drama I loved. So there's so many like variations here, and I don't know why that resonates with me so much, but these relationships that go into something, you know, just so crazy that I just wouldn't expect something to be like that, because for some strange reason it's like they all just connect for me. I know that's like my number 6 for me is Project Hail Mary, right? So that has nothing to do with a relationship, unhealthy relationship. But I don't know. It's just these 5 films are above and beyond everything else. I would say like there's a gap between 5 and 6 for me, but specifically there's also another gap between 3 and 4. I would give The Invite, Carolina Caroline, and Obsession all 3 10 out of 10s, or 5 out of 5 stars, or whatever the hell you want to do it. What did Austin say? 5 popcorn buckets, like whatever you want. I'll do it. So they're just, I'm not gonna say they're perfect, but I have no issues with those 3 that bother me enough. I mean, you can nitpick for sure, those three just really, really did it for me.
How
we're not
many
done.
Tom
We're not done.
Cruises out of Tom Cruises?
Yeah.
All of them. So it was number 3 for T-Mac. What's that for you?
Yeah, his
Number
list is
3.
done now too, right?
Number 3 for me was the drama. Yep, my list is done.
My number 3 was Backrooms.
Peak.
So what is this? This is my number 3, right?
3, yeah.
Yeah, this was Obsession.
2 for me was Hail Mary.
2 for me was The Invite.
2 for me was I Love Boosters.
2 for me was Carolina.
About time, bro. About
We
time.
got
Number
one.
1.
That's the whole reason we here.
28
This
years
is hold on
later,
before.
the Bone
This is the
Temple.
final movie we're discussing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because T-Mac, your number 1 you said was Obsession, and
Yeah.
Austin, this is your number 1 as well, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, T-Mac, you want to go leave? We'll go talk
Yeah,
spoilers
real ball
Yeah.
hours only.
Listen,
God.
I got the 4K steelbook of this, bro. I don't know what you're on about.
Yeah, but you buy everything, so it's me.
That's
Yeah,
not true.
yeah,
T-Mac
that's
said that
true.
earlier. It's not true.
That's
you do
true,
though.
bro.
Any
That's
movie you
true.
like, you buy.
Most
You got
I
him. You
like.
got him. You got
I
him.
won't say every movie I like.
Bro, this movie's incredible. This movie's incredible. Fucking, I don't know if there's enough time to talk about this movie, man. I
Is
really
it-
don't.
Hey, we said we wanted to do a 3.5 hours. We still got a half hour, bro. So
Oh my goodness gracious.
To just follow up Danny Boyle's 28 years later. With
personally, I
Bone
think
Temple,
surpassed it.
Oh yeah.
For
I
me,
like
it's
Bone
like
Temple more.
it's so close. I thought I liked Bone Temple like an insane amount more than Years, but back to backing them,
I'd like to do that.
the journey that Spike goes on in Years is so emotionally powerful.
Yeah, it
And
is.
Danny Boyle's just frenetic fucking energy behind the camera is so intoxicating. That movie is such a ride to go on. And then bringing in Nia DaCosta for this one, and it is like the most stripped down, slow, methodically paced movie. And I think it's absolutely necessary for like the intimate story that's being told
Yes.
between Ian Kelson and Samson. It's an inverted Frankenstein's monster story.
I like
It
it.
healed something in me. It is such a hopeful movie, and I don't think enough people give it credit for just how sweet and tender it is. For how
I
like,
hate that no one saw this.
I saw this opening night in Adobe. I had the theater to
Same.
myself. It was
That sucks.
insane.
Oh,
I mean,
mine
it's
was
cool
pretty.
that it
Mine was
happened,
pretty.
but-
Mine was pretty crowded. That's crazy.
This
It
motherfucker
was-
came
I
out
was
in
the only one.
January, bro.
Yeah.
January.
The-
I think it
they
might have
made a
been
mis-
because like we were like in a snowstorm.
I think they made a mistake releasing
think it
this
was
so
near the-
soon after.
Yes, there was a
Because
lot of
I agree.
mistakes with the release of this movie.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
The timing, there was no promotion for it.
Yeah.
Releasing it in January is insane. January
did
is
you
just
even-
a dead month.
Did you even realize that it was out? Because when it came out, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's out." Like there was no like hype for it. I
I
completely
don't
forgot.
remember. I don't remember
Okay.
because I was just so like overwhelmed, like leaving like the theater, and like the feelings like I was processing, and just how insanely hype like the ending of this film is. This one we do have to like talk around like spoilers because no one fucking watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I just
The fact that this movie didn't do as well as the last one, I'm like, I don't understand how you could watch that last.
I think
one
it's
and be
the
like, "I'm
ending
good."
of Years. I think the ending of Years put a lot of
Brutal.
people off. It's the
a
Danny
shame.
Boyle, like let's have a little bit of fun here, kind of.
And I don't know
energy.
why, because it clearly is like open ended. Like there's another part to this, and you just, as a viewer, you watch it, and you just don't want to know what happens next.
Ender dude.
You're just uninterested. I don't know, man. I think about this movie almost every day. I think.
Same.
I think.
I don't think there's
think-
a day that goes by where I don't
Yeah.
think about it.
I look at it on my shelf, and I'm like, should I watch that again?
Yeah.
And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I love this fucking movie. It's incredible.
At
There
work,
are-
I've been on kind of a one-man mission to like get everyone to watch it. I think it's
I'm
so
telling everybody.
good.
I'll tell everybody. I'm like, you ever see the 28 Days Later movies? Like, yeah. I'm like, do you see 28 Years Later? Do you see Bone Temple? And I'm like, I'm doing my part. I feel like I'm in Starship Troopers, bro. I'm doing
The
my part.
cinematography for this movie is just it's so simple, but it's so effective. It's such a pretty movie. It's so patient. There's so many scenes of Kelson and Samson just sitting or dancing.
There are so many parts of this movie that I found myself mouth agape in the theater when I watched it.
It's a zombie movie that like, yeah, like I'm speechless watching it.
Yeah. There are so many things that I just never thought that you could do in a fucking zombie film. They do them,
and there's such a tragedy to it too.
Yeah. I know you said earlier we're not getting that third one, bro. But
no, we are. Austin's sloppy, bro. It's happening.
I don't think so.
Dune trilogy, get that out of here.
Also, you would think like after the like hype of Sinners, more people would be like, "Oh, Jack O'Connell's playing another."
And he's great. He's psychotic. I love it.
He's incredible.
He's crazy.
How's that? I'd say the fucking Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal is the more interesting character. Like he's terrifying, but he's electric.
Yes, you can't take your eyes off of him.
I love
the fucking dinner scene where he's like, "We're enjoying good tidings, but we're also gonna eat your fucking guts," or whatever the hell he says.
A little bit of charity.
Yeah.
I know that it's been over a decade, so he's been.
Are you cynic?
Oh.
I know it's been over a decade, so he's been a lot of things since then. But I love like post Voldemort Ralph Fiennes' career.
Oh my god, yeah.
it's
Because
incredible. Electric.
There's so many
Grand Budapest. I mean, that was the movie that really made me go, "Oh, I like this guy."
Even
more
the
than
past
Voldemort.
The past few years.
Conclave.
Yes, the big three for me would be The Menu, Conclave, and 28 Years Later, Bone Temple. I think those three for me.
He's incredible.
He's really good, and
Kelsey's one of them. Like one of my favorite characters, like put to screen maybe ever. Like I think he's such a sweet and tender man, and I don't know. I just with the current like climate and a lot of media, we got evil Superman here, evil Superman there. Like it is so refreshing to see a character that when we're first introduced to him, we're told, don't go over there. That man's crazy, and he's built up to be the scary thing. And then obviously we meet him towards the end of Years, and he's laughing and he's cracking jokes and. Then over the course of this one, we learn just how smart and the real purpose of this Bone Temple is just, I mean, we'll learn it in Years, but it feels so much more precious, really. Especially knowing at the end of Years that a character we actually know is in it too now. So the Bone Temple itself feels like a character.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful set.
How would you guys, especially Austin and Forgon, but T-Mac, you as well, how would you guys rank this series? Since you guys are such big fans of this one.
Oh, like as a whole, like all of them?
Yeah. From Days to Bone Temple.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's Bone Temple, Years, Days,
exactly.
Weeks.
Yeah, I think Years and Bone Temple have passed Days. Bone Temple top, Years, Days, Weeks.
Because it's like Days when it came out, absolutely. I mean, it did the same thing that I think Years did now. It just re-brought like the zombie genre, like it injected it with new life. And then we saw fast, rageful, strong zombies take off after that. And so it became kind of oversaturated and watered down. And it's like going backwards to it. It's like, this is like when Rick woke up in the hospital, even though Walking Dead was based off of it, Right. And now here we are so many years later, and 28 years later, did it again, where it just brought all of this life and energy back into a genre that's dead.
Yeah, it's definitely. I definitely see a lot of inspiring a lot of future zombie
Especially
films.
the alphas.
Yes,
See a lot of people.
those alphas are fucking insane. Real quick before you say Samson, what a fucking character!
I know.
Holy
What a dick
shit.
too, bro.
Bro.
It's crazy.
Going like watching them back to back, Samson's progression is so good because he's
That's the most
genuinely
intriguing part of the film, I
terrifying.
think. Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
What
I
I
don't
love
know
is
that
it
yet.
does, Austin. It does this thing, Bone Temple, which Game of Thrones does, and Walking Dead and Toy Story 5 did not do for me. Which is, if you're going to tell multiple stories, they have to all be good. And Bone Temple, when it cuts back to the multiple stories, I'm like, I like both of this, so I don't
Yes.
mind.
Like I'm really focusing on one, but everything with the Jimmies and
Right.
Spike
It's
is
still interesting.
It's haunting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I
It's
definitely,
terrifying.
Yeah.
I definitely think that like everything with Samson is like the most interesting and thought provoking stuff. But
Well, because
the other stuff
it does
isn't
interesting
bad.
lore stuff because it's like he's still in there, you know,
Mhm.
like somewhere.
And that switch towards the end when
Crazy.
the switch happens, unbelievable.
Yeah,
I-
Samson, if you just watched Years, you'd be like, who the fuck is Samson? Who is Samson? And because you're not gonna really
He's a big guy.
Yeah. Why
the
are you
alpha.
crying over this guy that literally we're introduced to him ripping the skull and spine out of like some
Mhm.
French military dude?
Bro, sitting there when they're sitting there on the side of the hill.
It's so silly too, and he's like, you know
It's
what?
just
Nothing wrong with a little bit of reprise or something like that. And
Also,
he's-
so you're ready to admit, bro, that Alex Garland has the sauce?
Danny Boyle and Nia DaCosta might have the sauce.
He wrote this. He
I
wrote
know
it.
he did. I know. Yeah, for these two movies, I'll you know, begrudgingly.
when he puts the third one out there and Tangy's watched it and he's telling me like we got
I
the
think
third one. Oh my god, it's
Boyle's
incredible.
returning for the third one too. That's
Yeah.
the rumor.
Yeah.
I
There's a lot returning for the third one.
What I'm afraid of is because of the reception of these two movies that they are going to strong arm Danny Boyle and not let him loose like they did for years.
That'd be a shame.
That would be a shame. Bro,
For me-
Bone Temple sitting at a 4 on fucking Letterbox, bro. That's not.
That's crazy.
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying out of 10.
No.
Oh, out of 5.
No,
Yeah,
I
that
gave
is
it a-
good, bro.
I gave it a 4 stars.
Years is sitting at 3.5. Oh.
Yeah, so Austin, you didn't give a single movie 5 stars, did you?
No.
Damn. Austin hates
5s are reserved for like Hobbs and Shaws, you know.
I can't.
It's unbelievable.
That's crazy. But
Yeah, Bone Temple's excellent. Spike, I never thought I'd be afraid of like Teletubbies, dude. They
Yeah,
made
but-
Teletubbies
Yeah.
like genuinely terrifying in this movie.
I think I like him better in this than in Sinners, which is insane.
Yeah. I
because
think I do, too.
He's fucking a menace in Sinners.
bro, you know,
He's like, I like you, Ian. I don't think I liked anyone.
I don't think I've ever.
bro, I'll say it for on Sinners kind of mid. If you had Sinners as your number 1, you're a slopper. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It's okay. I understand you don't know like good filmmaking and good like IMAX camera work and like you're not really a music guy. I get it.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Dude,
I only
Iron
like script.
Maiden in this
Bro,
movie.
that is, you know,
sucks.
that's the thing that T-Max says. I think that annoys me the most when he says I'm not a music guy. I listen to music every day. I can't.
You
Yeah,
listen
but
to
it
the same
doesn't mean you
5
connect with
songs
everything.
every day. You listen to the same 5 songs every day.
No, that's not true.
How
You
many
told us.
times
You told us on this
Yeah,
stream
it's
the
just a
3
shame.
songs
I
that
feel
you've been
like-
listening to.
Yeah, but I listen to more than that. I'm just saying those.
Yeah,
3.
you listen to the Last of Us opening credit
true.
thing, whatever
The
that's
end credit
called.
scene. Path.
Yeah.
I do think Bone Temple is gonna get kind of lost, though. I think if
I
the
just
third
looked.
one does come out, like we will go see it, and people who saw Bone Temple will go see it. But I think like 28 Days and then Weeks, Bone Temple and whatever the third one will be called will become way more niche films than Years was, because Years
People-
did very well.
People will watch these in 5, 6, 7, 8 year, 10 years and be like, damn, what was I doing? Why didn't I go see these? What happened?
Yeah.
Just know we were there first.
There's
Austin.
one of my favorite little details is at the very, very beginning of the film when Samson comes up to Kelson. They're like in the big field, right, and on the forest line. At the very end, when Kelson is looking for Samson but can't find him, there are now poppies that have grown in that field, which represent like a new beginning and like life after
Beautiful
death.
shot.
I think that's so awesome.
I
And
think
it adds like such a beautiful visual too, because it's it's a very brown, orangish, tannish like field, and there's just these beautiful little pops of red throughout it.
I was someone who I liked 28 years, but not as much as it felt like a lot of other people did. So I was expecting more of the same with Bone Temple, but I was kind of like blown away because I think Bone Temple. Maybe I need to rewatch Years, like you said, Austin, because I felt like Bone Temple
think
was
you
a
should watch them.
significant step up.
I think you should watch them
So-
back to back.
Yeah, I'll do that for
Because
sure.
I was the same thing. I had only watched Years once, and I went and watched Bone Temple. I was like, I crave like movies like this. And
Right.
then obviously Bone Temple was coming out on 4K, and I was like, well, I would really like to own Bone Temple, but I'd feel
Not
weird
gonna
just
not
having
own
it.
them.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, let's double feature these. And I was
Yeah.
sobbing at the end of Years when Spike
The
puts
ending is
the
Yeah.
skull on top.
For sure.
I was touched.
That
Genuinely.
was, I think maybe it's because I didn't expect, because it is very different than days and weeks. But for me right now, I'm gonna say it's neck and neck between the first one and Bone Temple. I feel like just because I'm a Cillian Murphy simp, I go one.
Mhm.
But it's very close. Then Bone Temple. Then I think there's a bit of a gap, and then Years, and then there's a gap again for Weeks. That's how I'd rank the franchise so far.
Yeah,
I
Years
still
is,
like Weeks.
Years
I
is
don't
really
hate
good.
Weeks.
Yeah, I still like Weeks.
yeah.
It's
I know
the least.
Weeks gets a bad rap, but it's not that bad. in
Yeah,
the
like I
grand
know
scheme
that's
of
not
things.
getting a physical media release anytime soon, but
I
I pick
wish
it
it
up.
would.
I hope they do because
Yeah.
I have Bone Temple and Years, and I have Days on pre-order.
Three out of the 4 on Steelbook. Great.
Yeah,
It's just one more.
I am blown away that Days is getting a 4K release. There's like no way that I don't understand how it's 4K.
Well, the ending's on film,
Oh, okay. That makes
and
sense.
4K is also sound. So
do you guys have your list in front of you?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can you send it to me?
no,
That's great.
Yeah, I can.
there you go.
Oh, you have it there, because I just want to see.
How they change.
No, I want. Well, that's a good idea, but I just wanted to see. I want to see how many movies overlap for all of our lists. I guess it's easier to go the other way. What's on your guys' list that no one else has? It's I don't think Ready or Not 2, I think, is the only one for me.
Waste Man.
Holcomb and Leviticus.
Wasteland wasn't in your top 10.
Oh, you mean top 10? I thought you meant overall list. Yeah. Undertone and Evil Dead Burn for me.
Okay,
Hoppers.
that's it.
That isn't on y'all's list, yeah, because y'all had.
Yeah.
I think y'all had everything else that's on here. Yeah.
What about you, Austin?
Holcomb and Leviticus.
And all the ones that we're saying, except for Hoppers, because I haven't seen it, they were like all like
Hoppers was holding strong on my top 10.
Yeah, that's your honorable mention. You said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is nice. I'm interested to see when T-Max sees what the hell was it? What does he need to see?
Burn?
Oh yeah. I don't think that'll make your top 10, but I'd just be
I
interested.
doubt
to
it.
see.
Movies like that don't. Even if I like
No,
movies
probably
like that, they don't normally
Right. And then
like.
I want to see what Austin thinks of Invite, but also Leviticus for you as well. Both of you, Tylers, because
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
yeah, like I said, it's not in my top 10, but it's barely not. In my
I wanted to see that. I saw the trailer one time and then it felt like it came and went, and it wasn't here. So.
There's also other movies that I mean were close for a lot of us. Like I know Foregone Tuner was up there for me. Was close.
Tuner's up there. Yep.
Yeah, I'm surprised
Sindel.
that wasn't in like one of y'all's top 10.
Yeah,
I
it was-
really like Tuner a lot.
Pressure. I really liked as well.
I forgot that movie came out. Shit.
It wasn't near the top 10, but it was still in the top half of the year. Power Ballad. I really liked.
I wanted
Power
to see
Ballad.
that too. That's another one. It's like $20 to rent. I was like, not yet.
I know we memed it a few times here, but The Sheep Detectives.
Yeah, I had a good
it's a-
time with it. As much as
yeah.
I hate to say it, it wasn't
It's a
bad.
good movie.
As much as I
Yeah.
hate to say it.
Death of Robin Hood. I saw
Not
your
bad.
review that you said it was slow, but you still enjoyed it.
It is a little slow
Yeah,
in
it
that
is
back
slow,
half.
but I like it. It's like
Yeah,
a lot of people say it's boring. You know,
I wouldn't say that.
I've seen some people say watch the first 40 minutes and then walk out, and I'm like, no, don't do that.
Other things people should check out real quick. Tuner, How to Make a Killing, Waste Man,
I haven't seen either of those yet. I gotta
We
watch.
Bury the Dead,
Yeah, I was gonna tell you guys.
Faces
thought
of
that-
Death.
I thought We Bury the Dead was just fine.
Yeah.
And my friend Mike said it was great though. He loved it, and
Timmy
was like, I
hates
guess-
y'all hate Daisy Ridley.
he's like, I guess I just like Daisy Ridley more than you. And I was like, you don't even know who Daisy Ridley is. You don't even like the sequel. Shut up, bro.
Another one that's pretty good, but like I think it's very average. But I do think it's like a really important film. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Yes,
That one's I think it has like
Yeah, I
an
liked
important
it.
message. I don't think it's like incredible
boy.
by any means, but it
Both
is.
my
good.
boys, Gore and Sam.
Mhm.
Sam Rockwell's kind of killing it this year. Hopefully,
He's
he's got
He's
like two
always
other
killing
movies
it.
coming. In.
he's
Yeah,
always
for sure. But
Justin Hammer, Iron Man 2. Come on.
bro.
Send Help.
Send
Probably
Help,
my
great.
favorite Sam Raimi
Crime
film.
101.
I know people think it's insane because there's the Evil Dead fans and the Spider-Man fans, but I think I like Send Help more than Evil Dead and Spider-Man. So maybe I'm crazy. But
Here's the difference.
I'm
he
a
he
multiverse
capped
of
off
Madness fan.
one
I mean-
trilogy the right way and capped off another
his best
trilogy
movie.
with shit.
nah, shit is a little harsh, bro. But
Spider-Man
you're-
3 is shit.
Oh, are you talking about
it
this?
is.
There we go.
I mean, I love the poster.
And
Yeah,
then
the poster
It's not
goes
a
hard.
good movie.
And then-
It's not a good movie.
This is the only good live action Spider-Man.
there's, I mean,
Disney Channel?
Bro, I look at my shelf and I got,
I got
that, that fucking.
I got a nice top 5 for T Mac. You ready for this, bro? There's your
Cool.
top 5. Your top 5 is Scream 7, They Will Kill You, You, Me, and Tuscany, Michael, Scary Movie 6.
It's my top
Wow.
5 in hell.
Nightmare. All right. Before we get out of
Honorable
here,
mention, Supergirl.
everybody's worst movie they saw this year. Before we get out of here,
Return to Silent Hill, and it's not close.
Mario Galaxy, it's not even close. The movie sucks.
You need to watch Return to Silent Hill. It's worse. It's way
Nah, I'm good.
worse. I mean, just
Why would I want
worst-
to watch a worse movie?
The worst movie I saw this year is probably a tie between The Bride and Supergirl.
wow, Supergirl
Ooh.
that low.
I think it's the-
no way.
It'd have to be The Bride. The Bride is worse than
The
Supergirl.
Bride is
Wuthering
terrible.
Heights is pretty
Wuthering
bad too. Though.
Heights.
Yeah.
That's
Weathering
Foregone
Heights was my worst until I saw Citizen Vigilante, and
I can't believe you watched that.
that
shit.
movie.
Yeah, you can't even
is-
count that. It's like not even a movie. Like
I counted it.
He's a big Yui ball guy.
If I could give it less than half a star, I would. Fucking
Oh,
atrocious film.
I didn't talk about Maddie's Secret and Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass. I saw that this week. I enjoyed both of them. I think Maddie's Secret has a tone that didn't quite work for me, even though I enjoyed it. And Gail Daughtry has a tone that does work for me, but I would not be surprised if people don't like it. Both of them have the reason why I'm linking them together is they both have very specific tones, and I could see some audiences really vibing with it and some really not. So if you guys ever get around to watching those two, I'd be very curious to see what you think. I do think they're both good movies worth watching.
Bro, one that not a lot of people are going to see, and I'll say it again: Waste Man. If you see
Yeah, when you said it's on my
if-
list now, I'm gonna
if
watch
Waste
it. For
Man
sure.
pops up on streaming and you see it, take the time, watch
It's on
it.
Mubi right now, so I'm gonna use
It's
my
really
Mubi
good.
trial.
I rewatched Tenet.
It's really
It's
good.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, all this is about to be sloppy because we're about to watch Odyssey. So
Yeah, the Odyssey
it
is
doesn't
going to have
matter.
me moving different. I'm in the mood.
Yeah, that we have a lot of heavy hitters.
Sure.
What's your outside of the Odyssey? What are you looking forward to the most the rest of the year? Outside of the Odyssey,
Spider-Man.
Is
Avengers.
is saying
And
Dune
Dune.
and Avengers dumb?
No.
I mean, it's obvious.
Spider-Man.
They're two huge
Yeah.
movies.
Skipping
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Werewolf
Spider-Man
for
for
me.
sure. Yeah,
Werewolf.
Werewolf. I'm barely counting though because I'm seeing that in January. It comes
Yeah.
out. What does it come out? Christmas Day.
Christmas
like-
Day.
Well, actually, maybe not. Because
Well,
typically,
one of my favorite directors, I think it's come and gone. I missed it. The director of Raw and Titan. I know that she had a new film out
Oh,
this year.
Alpha.
Yeah, Alpha. I wanted to see that one really badly.
Samson?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I have a list.
Her Private Hell.
I heard they got bad
Idiots.
reviews, but his reviews kind of. His movies do.
They're,
kinda
they're
do
always
bad.
bad. I'd
I
like
have
to
a-
see Idiots.
I have a few. So further on in the year, there's Fjord. I'm hyped for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Digger.
Werewolf
of course.
is the one.
Oh,
Digger,
yeah.
I can't wait.
Digger might
Yeah.
actually be the correct
Yeah.
answer for me.
Zach Kreger's Resident Evil.
Yeah,
That's this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is.
Ridley
Wow.
Scott's Dog
he has a
Stars.
he has a sci-fi movie coming out next year.
Clayface. Of course.
Clayface.
Wild Horse
No, it's
9.
Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu and
There's a
T-Rex
lot.
favorite,
coming
the-
out this year.
The Great Beyond.
Oh, is that the Abrams joint?
Yep. Greta
Tom Cruise might
Gerwig's.
be my favorite.
Greta Gerwig's
actor.
Narnia.
I am
Is that this
excited
year?
for that.
I love Narnia, so I'll be there.
I hope it gets theatrical.
Yeah.
I rewatched Prince Caspian like
Ooh.
2 weeks ago.
Ooh,
I fucking
wow.
love that movie.
What about House at the End of Oak Street or whatever? What is
Oh
it?
yes.
yeah,
Dinosaur?
Yep.
That's
Yeah, I was
fucking
gonna-
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Mhm.
What about Godzilla minus zero for him?
Man.
Yeah, I mean, if Werewolf didn't exist, that'd probably be my answer because I can't wait.
Godzilla's flop.
And I know all of you guys, for some reason, you can't stand Aaron Sorkin, but The Social Reckoning, I'm so.
Oh no, I'm excited for that one.
I'm
No,
gonna
I know,
watch
not
it.
you, not you. These Tyler slots.
I
I'm sure it'll be
I know you're
fine.
not a fan of Facebook.
But he-
one final prediction before we get out of here. How many of these movies in your top 10 now will stay?
Bone
Probably
Talk.
I'm
not
gonna-
many.
We're done.
I'm gonna
Probably
think.
a few.
I'm gonna think 3, but I would
3?
not be surprised if it's none. But I'm gonna say.
Yeah, there's a lot coming out, bro. I don't.
Yeah, I'd say 3 to 4.
Yeah,
It's okay. Tenet's already my favorite movie of the year.
I also.
It's crazy how much more fucking heat we have coming at the back
Yeah.
half this year. It's
How about the
insane.
Adventures of Cliff Booth, bro?
Yeah.
I know.
That's gonna be
There's
hype.
so much. Yeah.
There's also a bunch of foreign films. I don't know when they're getting a release, but lots of like directors that we like. The director of Drive My Car is having a new movie. Na Hong Jin, who's done quite a
Yeah,
few
that's the
movies.
thing. Is, like, I don't know what I'm excited for
What's
outside
the-
of like the blockbusters because the things that like I end up loving, like they don't get advertised until like
Right.
fucking
Is
August.
it called
Hope.
Is it called Hope?
Yes,
Yeah.
Na Hong Jin.
Oh,
You
that
gotta
thing
watch
was
his
crazy.
movies, bro. They're made for you. You're gonna like, especially his horror movie, The Wailing. You will love
Yeah.
that movie.
I think I'm gonna try to get those in before Hope because I really want to see
Yeah.
Hope.
Yeah, The Wailing is a very cheap 4K too. If you, but I don't own it. I really should buy it. But yeah, there's a lot of heat still coming. I'm very happy. Next month though, the next time I'll probably go to the movies and do a day is I think I'm gonna go the end of or the beginning of August. I can't speak. Like August 10th or around there.
Yeah.
But I have a list right here. I'm just gonna tell you guys just to wrap it up. At the end of August, I'd like to see. Where is this? I don't know where it is.
Bro, Texas Chainsaw Massacre re-releases in theaters on my birthday. I'll probably go see it.
The original?
Yeah.
I like that.
I love the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's incredible.
Here we go.
What's happening?
These
well, electrocuting you.
these are the 5 that I'm looking. It's I Want Your Sex, Greg Araki.
Excuse
One
me.
One Night Only, T Mac's favorite.
No way.
We're closed.
Yeah.
I could go.
What do you
for
like the
some
boobs?
pizza.
I want to see
Yes.
A24's Anthony Bourdain biopic, Tony.
That looked all right. It looked all right.
It's a great director. It's the guy. Not the guy just known for this. He directed Blackberry, but he's the guy from Nirvana, the band, the show.
Yeah, I really
Yeah,
like
it's a
that.
movie.
He
I
did
liked it.
Operation Avalanche as well.
And Blackberry is fucking incredible.
Yes,
so.
it is.
The Nirvana movie drops like this month on streaming.
I'm very excited
Where?
to watch
Well, I
it.
saw the Blu-ray at Barnes and Noble like a week ago.
Hulu, I believe.
Okay, good. I'll watch that. Ice Cream Man, like I said, even though I'm sure it's gonna be awful, I still want to watch it. And then Austin, you probably know this. I'm definitely mispronouncing it. Mike made fun of me for how I pronounced it, so I know I'm wrong. But Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma. Do you know what that is?
Yes, it's the director from what's it called? Almost said the Pink Opaque because it's the name of the fucking show in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the TV.
I saw the TV.
Yeah, I
though,
saw
yeah.
and what's the other one they did?
At World's Fair or something like that.
Yes. Yeah, so I liked both those movies, so I haven't seen those in theaters. This will be my first.
We're all
time in
going
theaters.
to the World's Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They got
I
another
saw
one
the
coming
TV Glow in theaters.
So did I.
So I'm excited. I'll be seeing those. That'll probably be a nice day seeing those 4 or 5.
You remember who the dad was in that movie?
Was it Sandman?
It was Fred Durst.
It's
From
crazy.
Biscuit.
Yeah, fuck. you know what we didn't talk about?
Was he
It's a
talking
shame.
about chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water?
I wish.
It's a shame the 4 of us we didn't see it, but we really should have seen what's the best movie of the year probably, which is The Breadwinner.
God, I saw the trailer for that. And I
You
was
know
like,
why I couldn't
man.
see like any movies like the last like several weeks is because they were just showing like the World Cup games like in
Yeah,
theaters.
it's true.
Like I'm not kidding. It was so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, bro, but we were on a run. We were hot.
How about Goat?
No, like every single one. It was crazy.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I missed out on Goat. I don't know that I'll ever watch Goat.
No, I heard it's pretty
I
pretty
know.
alright.
I know
but-
you saw The Christophers. That's a movie that we didn't talk about.
I did. I thought that movie was really good, actually. That's one that I kind of forgot to mention. Yeah, that movie's good.
Yeah,
Movie's
I'm
really
actually
good,
gonna
actually.
have to see that.
That's one of those ones I think I would actually like to rewatch as well. Because I did like it a lot.
All right, I'm
Oh,
sleepy.
yeah, I think that's it. Boys.
That's it, boys.
Yeah, but I had a lot of fun doing this. We'll definitely do one at the end of the year like we did. Predictions for the Oscars. I assume we'll all like The Odyssey. I gotta imagine we will.
No.
So I'm sure we'll be doing it next time
We
this
just
year.
walk out. We're like, man, that was a stinker.
What I think if we all three hate it and T Mac likes it, we'll have to make a secret group chat without T Mac.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna walk out of that movie like this. I'll be like, yeah, The Odyssey.
Yeah.
I'm going to see it with like 6 people, so
Yeah,
they better all fucking
Bro.
like it.
I'm
My
hyped.
first IMAX experience ever this Friday.
Yeah,
with
I'm
The
hyped
Odyssey.
for you, bro, to experience that. But yeah, we'll
That's
probably do a
crazy.
video on that. I don't know when
I'm
we'll do it
spoiled.
because we'll probably not. We won't do it the first week came out. We probably won't do it until the following week or so. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate for the people who were here. Endor dude, you were here. I think the whole stream, or at least
Shout
for
out
most of it.
Indoor Dude.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know a bunch of people, like some people DM me and they were like watching tomorrow. So enjoy the replay.
I hope they have a good time.
Yeah, enjoy the replay. So see you guys.
Or don't.
Well, that was fun, but bye.